Also, we have... How does this banner work, actually? Wait, let me click these, because it will be annoying. So I can just pick, and it just... I just pull, right? So instead of going for having 3 banners here, they just combine it. That's pretty cool. That's a good idea. But we don't care about them. Let's just go. Let's just go. Hey, what? But I swear I have no pity. There is no pity right now. I just got Xianzhou. There's no pity here. What the fuck? If it's a double, I'm leaving. I'm leaving if it's a double. Straight up. Okay. What? Dude, it was zero pity. Zero. No pity at all. Those were some very exciting pulls. I didn't even do anything. Nothing even happened. I just got hurt. What the fuck? What do we do now? What? Do I go for Robin? I don't have Robin. Oh, I was about to lose it if I got another 5-star. Jesus. Luca, we don't need... We only need Moza. Actually, I just want one Moza. Actually, we need to keep pulling to get at least one copy of him. Okay. Luca, please. Luca, leave me alone, man. I don't need you. I get it, you have an event dispatch. That's really cool, but... Please. Please. Bro. What the fuck? Where is he? He's truly invisible. What the fuck? There's the fact, if I don't get Moza here, that's literally impossible. What the fuck? Now, do we win the 50-50 now? That's important. If I lose, I'm not pulling for Robin anymore, but because I need to get another copy of Topaz. That's the rule. Please just be Robin. No, that's the wrong Harmony character. Okay, at least we have Moza. Oh no. Do I want to test my luck more? Fuck it. Let's just go all in. Let's just go. Okay, more Mozas. That's cool. Let's just see what happens. Oh, well, there's Robin. I'm just kind of speechless because this is happening too fast. Like no one is this lucky. What is happening today? What the fuck? What? And I still have 11,000 Jade. Okay, I'm not slaying anymore. I'm very Okay, now that I know that we're starting with this with Yancheng, I'm a little bit less excited actually, but okay. Yo.
Come on in.
I mean, after the shocking prison break on the Starscape Haven, I think it said.
Seriously? When is this war dance going to start? The Sky Splitter has been hovering there for ages. When can we board and see what's inside?
Shut the fuck.
Is this how long-life species live? Everything proceeds so slowly. The effectiveness of anticipation in my emotional center is at an all-time high. Oh, I need to drink some coolant.
What the fuck?
Relax. The Realm Keeping Commission will send boarding notices to all ticket holders. The Gazette said the Sky Splitter will fire a salute before the ceremony starts.
I saw the schedule for the first day of the tournament. Can you believe the Ringmaster accepted 4 challenges? And he's just a kid. So, who are you betting on, Bardo?
Is the ringmaster is Yanqing, right?
I'm betting on neither. I lost all my credits betting on Roboball games in Taikian. This time, I've decided not to rely on probability games to accomplish my target of getting rich.
Well, this isn't really probability. If you were to do some research into the strength on the contestants, then it's not really gambling. You just know what you're going into, you know?
War dance.
Oh,
There you are.
wait a minute. How am I here? Do I misremember the end of the quest? I swear the quest ended with us still being locked in the prison. What the fuck are we doing here? Am I missing something? What the fuck is the big wolf guy named? What the fuck is his name? Oh fuck, I forgot his name. Whatever, the big wolf guy, he locked the prison while we were inside. How are we here?
I heard you and Mr. Dan Heng went to meet the judges, and then a riot broke out in the shackling prison. I was so worried about you. Thank goodness you both made it out safe.
Wait, he didn't lock the prison, we just opened it from the inside? Just like that? Oh, I was hoping for like a escape kind of thing, but I guess we just left. That's fine. Discuss what happened.
There was a revolt in the shackling prison. Fortunately, we were protected by the guards until the Cloud Knights arrived to rescue us.
Okay, I'm actually happy that we get a recap, and I'm happy that I can hear the lovely voice of Rachel Chow, aka the female trailblazer. What happened on your end?
I was planning to take Miss March and Yun Li
Oh,
to Stargazer
yeah.
Navalia to see the Sky Splitter up close, but we stumbled upon a group of suspicious Foxians carrying official identities.
Yeah.
They were acting strange, so out of curiosity, we decided to follow them. It turns out they were actually Borisin disguised as Foxians. It seems they infiltrated Stargazer Navalia in order to prepare for
Ule,
Wulei's
that's
escape,
his name.
and we foiled their plans by pure chance.
Okay.
Wonder who provided them with those disguises, and how many more Borisin have taken advantage of the war dance to infiltrate the ship.
Those tourists over there are talking about you.
Yeah, I heard them too. But I'm afraid I'll have to disappoint them. I've already reported to General Jingyuan that I'll give up my role as the Ringmaster.
No, man, what the fuck? I mean, I don't care about Yanqing, but still. You're not going to defend the ring?
Security of the Luofu is more important to me than anything else. I need to fulfill my duties as a Cloud Knight Lieutenant before taking on the honor of being a Ringmaster.
Okay, crazy take. If you resign for like no reason, that will be suspicious. And the public will start to, you know, make assumptions. I think you would do a better job if you did not resign and let other people handle the situation. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but that's what I would have done, you know?
Those tourists just want to see some good sword fights. Anyone can participate in this kind of tournament. Doesn't have to be me. The real challenge lies beyond the ring on the Sky Splitter. If we don't capture the fugitives soon, Hule will wreak havoc.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's someone behind the scenes orchestrating this prison break, intending to spread chaos. If we fail to thwart their evil plan, what honor will be left for us to uphold?
Well said.
Is that...
You may be tiny in stature, but your ambition
I'm
reaches
sorry.
out to the Yao Qing's warriors.
It's her.
Hey, this has nothing to do with my height.
Also, I cannot believe that this is the same voice actress as fucking Lynette from Genshin. The range is just insane. I don't know. It's not as insane as Linny being Blade, but it's still pretty crazy. Wait, if she has some connections to Blade, that's gonna be kind of funny, actually. Anyway, what brings you here, General?
Yes, I suggested to Yanqing that we find a place to have a decent meal. A hunter must be well fed before the hunt.
I didn't read the second option, so saying, "Why are you here, General?" and her saying yes, kinda weird, but I probably should have read the other option as well.
You still have a good appetite, even in the face of disaster. You truly are the Merlin's Claw. Please finish the food quickly so we can get to work, General Feixiao.
Yanjing, she eats like 6 eggs and like a sandwich on breakfast and like other shit. I saw that in the animation.
Well, that's not up to me. Dig in. I called you here so you could enjoy the food.
Me? This isn't the time for a leisurely meal, and this is way too much for me.
Oh, these look good.
Oh. You'd give me time to enjoy a meal, but not yourself? Ever since you encountered those Borison spies, you've been so busy that you've hardly eaten anything. You can't defeat Hule on an empty stomach. Take your time. Enjoy the meal and calm yourself.
Can she defeat him?
Hule's whereabouts are still unknown, and they've even taken Mr. Zhao Cho hostage. The longer we wait, the more complicated the situation becomes.
Zhao Cho always said I'm the most impatient person among the Cloud Knights, and I can't argue with that.
Okay.
So, there's no reason for you to be more anxious than me. I've fought against Borison abominations for years, and I know their ferocity and cunning well. The Borison were clearly well prepared for this prison break, and now they are staying in the shadows. They have no reason to rush out into the open.
Yeah, that is true.
When facing cunning and ferocious prey, the hunter must be more patient, biding their time to seize the golden chance for a decisive blow. Once Hule loses his patience and reveals himself, that's when we'll strike.
Yeah, that's a good strategy.
But when will that time come?
Like I said, it's only one meal away.
What? What do you mean? What? Okay. In the Siege of Divine Foresight.
General Hua Yan, the Skyfaring Commission has finished its preparations. Do you have any other instructions?
Oh yeah, where is Jingyuan?
Representing the consensus between the Merlin's Claw and the Divine Foresight, I'll step in as the temporary commanding officer of the seat of Divine Foresight and oversee the 6 Commission's affairs on the Luofu.
Okay.
What is the situation at the shackling prison?
Hule made a quick escape and even sealed the gates of the prison. As of now, the Cloud Knights have re-established contact with the staff inside. The good news is the 2 Nameless who were trapped in the shackling prison are safe and sound.
I know I shouldn't use the word great given the current situation, but I'm relieved that she and Dan Heng are safe.
We've lost contact with one of the messengers from the Xianzhou Yao Qing. The Borison have likely
Yeah.
taken him hostage.
I mean, Zhao Zhou kinda agreed to it though.
Don't worry, Yuko. Fei Xiao is leading the wolf hunt operation, and you know how capable she is.
I have no doubt about General Fei Xiao's capabilities, General Hua Yan. I'm more concerned about the wardens.
Oh.
According to the plan, the ceremony will begin in 6 hours. The Sky Splitter will be activated, and all visitors will board the ship to watch the contest. But now, with Hule's whereabouts unknown, everything is filled with uncertainty.
Yeah. Should the wardens really be held as scheduled?
Arch is right, Grandpa.
Oh, I was thinking it was March.
Prisoner
Okay.
from the shackling prison is beyond formidable. In case anything goes wrong.
I really like that sometimes we get like actual dialogue choices that are not us, you know, like as March or the Low Dan Hunk quests in the Lofu, and then at Penacony where they had like a whole character switch. I really like that. It gives like I think it's really good when a story can show you different perspectives. Because if you see the story only from the perspective of the main character, you miss a lot of stuff. You know, because stuff is always happening in the background in a good story. But if you can't see it, it feels very random, right? So it's nice that we see stuff like that. I like it.
Oh, Yun Li, what do you think we should do?
Well, I believe we should declare martial law and allocate manpower to search for the escaped prisoners. And as for the war dance, it's better to announce an indefinite delay for now.
I don't know.
Your plan sounds solid, but unfortunately solid plans rarely get a chance to be implemented. I believe there are at least 2 parties who won't accept your approach.
Which 2 parties?
The first are the many travelers who have come all the way here for the war dance. If we declare martial law now, it's like declaring that the Luofu isn't safe. How do you think the outsiders would react?
Yeah.
They'd be terrified and
True.
might ensue. The second party is the staff of the Xianzhou Luofu's 6 commissions. They've invested a lot of resources and manpower into organizing the war dance. Suddenly suspending it indefinitely would create numerous challenges for them. But of course, not everyone disagrees with your idea.
Really?
I mean, yeah.
The mastermind behind this incident would fully support your opinion, presumably. Hule's escape and your discovery of Borison's spies at Stargazer Navalia. Even a child could guess that these events were orchestrated. The fugitive is just one piece in the game.
The
one
I'm sorry.
controlling the pieces wants to spread chaos and suspicion among the people on the Luofu. If we declare martial law and postpone the war dance, we'll fall into their trap and instill fear in people even before Hule actually does anything.
Yeah.
So what do we do?
I really wonder how they will fucking stop him. Because he's like immortal. That's like his whole thing. What the fuck can we do?
We'll search for the prisoners while maintaining order on the Luofu, acting as if nothing has happened.
As if nothing has happened? Yan Qing said he'd assist the generals, and now he's nowhere to be found. With the host ringmaster gone, how are we supposed to act like nothing has happened?
That's why I called the 2 of you here.
Oh? I think it would make more sense for Yulni to take over Yanqing's place. Definitely not March, you know? Yeah.
Master Yun Li, is General Huaiyan asking you to be the ringmaster instead of Yan Qing?
No, that's not the case.
Oh.
General Huaiyan, are you asking me to take Yan Qing's place as the ringmaster?
You caught on quickly, Miss March.
Why?
That's exactly what I mean.
Why?
But Miss March is a guest invited by General Jingyuan, Grandpa. How can an outsider represent the Luofu in the ring? It will make the Xianzhou Luofu a laughingstock.
Shouldn't the ringmaster be someone like really strong? And I don't think March can, in this form, can win against Yun Li.
Dear child, the nameless of the Astral Express are renowned throughout the cosmos. It's an honor to have them participate in the ceremony. Plus, Miss March is a disciple of the little Cloud Knight Lieutenant. How can she be regarded as an outsider?
I mean, I guess, but
Can't
it's
afford to have
weird,
any
it's weird.
problems during the war dance. I'm entrusting you not only with the honor of the ring, but also with the security of the Sky Splitter.
Oh?
Yukong, please explain to them the rest of the arrangements.
Link Sha POV? Oh. In the Shackling prison. Ooh, there's Hanya.
I am sorry for our improper management, and I truly appreciate your assistance, General.
Oh, she looks so good.
There is no need to apologize. We Cloud Knights fight on the battlefield while you judges punish the criminals. We are two sides of the same Xianzhou Law Fu, and it is my honor to serve the Ten Lords' commission. I've grasped the situation of the prison break. Now tell me more about the current state of the Shackling prison.
I assume it's pretty good.
Borison infiltrated the prison in disguise and released the prisoners, spreading chaos. Among the judges on duty in the 4 divisions, Judge Shui from the detention division was killed and is temporarily unavailable.
Temporarily. That's so weird out of context.
I'm taking over her duties and commanding Arumaton spectral envoys and spiritfarers to quickly restore order in the affected areas.
Do you understand how weird this sounds out of context? Yeah, she was killed and temporarily she cannot do anything. Makes no sense at all.
I and the 2 behind me will go deeper into the prison to investigate.
Okay.
General, the situation inside is still chaotic and perilous. Your presence would be...
It's common for Cloud Knight generals to face danger directly. Hule has escaped, and the Yaoqing envoy is being held hostage by the Borison.
Yeah.
His fate is unknown. This is a grave matter. Not only did the Merlin's Claw offer no reproach, she decided to go after Hule herself to prevent further calamity. I believe the Law Fu owes her something in return for her determination.
She's a Foxian and they kinda hate the guy, so...
How did the infiltrators learn about the location where Hule was held? And how did they time their plan just before the Yaoqing messengers were ready to escort him?
Wait, Xiaozhou isn't a bad guy, is he? I'm starting to kind of be suspicious of him, but who knows?
Finding the answer to these questions shouldn't be too difficult. What truly matters is if we can gather the clues that lead us to the mastermind behind all of this.
Okay.
I understand, but I'm afraid it won't be an easy task.
For a long time, this hidden force has been pursuing their own goals and undermining the security of the Law Fu. Backing down now will only encourage them to further endanger the peace here.
The Ten Lords Commission will support your decision with everything we have, General.
Yeah.
Dan Heng and Ling Sha. I'll need both of you to accompany me on this challenging journey.
Well, it's part of my responsibilities as the Cauldron Master. So, where would you like to start, General?
Let's start with those Borison disguised as Foxians.
Okay.
My people have already prepared the evidence.
Wait, what do you mean, the evidence? Oh.
According to Lieutenant Yanqing's report, he stumbled upon a few suspicious Foxians at Stargazer Navalia. After following them, he discovered that they were actually Borison in disguise. This is one of the bodies.
Oh.
Looking at him now, it's hard to imagine how he transformed into a Foxian.
My alchemists detected some complex ingredients in his remains, which might explain how these Borison were able to disguise themselves as Foxians.
It is weird that they're specifically Foxians.
Simply put, Foxians and Borison share a common ancestry.
Oh.
Although they look completely different now, there isn't much genetic difference between them. This medicine allows Borison to temporarily change their shape into that of Foxians.
So, in other words, if they stop taking the medicine, their true form will soon be revealed?
Borison have fast metabolism, so the effects of medicines don't last long. Sure.
Indeed. This means that these Borison have a steady supply of the medicine within the Law Fu. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus. Looks like the Alchemy Commission is involved once again.
Great.
When I was sorting through the prescriptions they used, I came across one called Semblance Reversion Essence.
It's designed to help those disciples suppress signs of their Mara-struck forms and maintain their normal appearance. When I compared it to the medicine found in the Borison's body...
They're one and the same, aren't they?
Oh.
The medicinal properties and ingredients may differ, but the principle remains the same.
Since ancient times, the Borison have always sought to have more powerful bodies, regarding the Foxians as weaklings. Yet, in order to save their warhead, they were willing to disguise themselves as Foxians. Their determination is quite remarkable.
True. Also, why is Lingsha looking like this?
If these
What?
infiltrators rely on the
She like
medicine to
looked into
maintain
my
their
soul there.
disguise,
What the fuck?
then following this lead in our investigation seems prudent. Please follow me.
Okay.
Here
What?
we are.
Oh.
According to the judge,
Ooh.
this area is not yet under control, so we should proceed cautiously. I've captured the nature of the medicine in my sensor. By following the medicinal fumes, we should be able to retrace the steps of the disguised Borison. Incense ascends, entwined with ethereal clouds.
Really? Okay. Yo. A prison guard is collapsed on the ground, her body twisted unnaturally.
Incredible strength. The attacker shattered this warden's bones with a single blow.
Damn.
Such brute strength is not something an ordinary Borison possesses. This is likely the work of Hula.
I mean, he did the same with Shui,
If
so...
I may be so bold to ask, is this Borison truly that formidable?
I have lived a bit longer and engaged in a few more battles than you, Miss Lingsha. To the Alliance, Borison have always been the most formidable adversaries. And Hule is a monster feared even among his own kind.
I mean, he's immortal, just say that, Jingyuan, and that's all you
With
need.
his strength, Hule united numerous Borison packs, forming a grand army of abominations of abundance. They constantly pushed the Alliance's armies into perilous positions. Over 7 centuries ago, I followed my mentor on a campaign against the abominations.
Okay.
And I personally witnessed the devastation on the battlefield after Hule appeared. Even with medicinal pellets that suppressed the fear caused by his lupitoxin, countless Cloud Knights succumbed to panic in the face of his murderous aura.
Oh, that's crazy.
Couldn't even raise a hand in resistance. If the former sword champion hadn't immobilized Hule with her frost blade, the outcome of that fateful battle could have been very different.
Okay, I mean, if Jingyu was able to, like, stop him, now we have Fei Xiao here, and Jingyuan, and all of the Express. Like, I think we're fine.
By the end of the battle, only a few of us remain. The crimson moon cast the sheen of blood on all. Everything I saw was painted dark red.
If that's the case, why wasn't the beast executed instead of being imprisoned?
This is fucking immortal, Lingsha.
On the Xianzhou Jumi, the judges cast those unforgivable and nearly immortal abominations of abundance into the eternal flames of the stars, reducing them to ashes. Their so-called immortality is just a facade. I mean, nothing can truly defy death, can it?
Wait, actually?
I just don't understand why the Lafu kept this tumor for so long, leading to the terrible situation we're facing now.
Well, actually, throwing someone into the sun? Kinda fucking sick.
But I guess I understand. The people of the Lafu are known for their kindness. Even when faced with the malignant tumor within the Alchemy Commission, they couldn't bring themselves to cut it out. Instead, they exiled the healer, who tried to solve the problem, to the Xianzhou Jumi.
Oh.
I understand if you hold grudges against me, Miss Lingsha. I take the blame for the resurgence of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. As for why HUGE was only in prison, I can shed some light on that too.
I'm just a healer. I'm not familiar with the past. I'd appreciate it if you could enlighten me, General.
Let him speak then. Chill out.
All right. Let me tell you more about it as we go.
Please do. I don't wanna fight them. Oh. Oh, come on, man. Okay.
Did this Cloud Knight also take the medicine?
Oh.
No. This is a Borisin in disguise. A guard killed him before he could return to his original form.
Oh.
All these Borisin are dressed in official attire. Besides the Cloud Knight, there were also 2 Borisin disguised as members of the Skyfaring Commission and the Artisanship Commission. Whoever is providing them with official identities must hold the position of power. Let's search elsewhere.
Oh. Look, I'm really curious who's betraying them. I hope it's not just some random ass NPC, man. I hope it's someone actually important. Oh. A prisoner is on the ground. The joy of regaining freedom and sudden shock. These 2 expressions are frozen on his pale face at the moment of death.
Someone bit open his arteries and drained almost all of his blood while he was still alive.
That's wild.
Such a cruel and ruthless act.
Despite being a long-lived species, Borisin are actually more like predatory beasts that must feed on raw blood and flesh.
Oh.
I've heard that HUGE was deprived of food and water in the shackling prison. It's hard to imagine how he managed to suppress his hunger for over 7 centuries. Will the hostage from the Yaoqing be able to avoid being his meal?
Such is the terrible nature of the abominations of abundance. We subjected him to the Forest of Swords to drain his life force. But in the end, his punishment turned into a test of our patience. Just like you said, Miss Lingsha. Casting a creature that can't be killed into a star would be a way to permanently get rid of it. But unfortunately...
Oh.
The Foxians didn't agree to that.
Exactly.
Oh.
The atrocities committed by HUGE went beyond mere massacres. Throughout numerous wars, we made every effort to eradicate the Borisin. But HUGE, with his mysterious sorcery, turned countless Foxians into his pawns. And so the Borisin kept returning. The Foxians cursed day and night, and they even use it to scare children into staying quiet. How could they grant a swift death to such a great sin?
You know what? I kinda agree with that. Like, sure. I understand where they're coming from. But if the dude is actually genuinely fucking immortal, I wouldn't take the risk.
I wonder if you know why HUGE wasn't taken into custody by the Foxian majority Xianzhou Yaoqing, but instead imprisoned in the Xianzhou Luofu, Miss Lingsha.
As you mentioned, your mentor was an exceptional warrior and was the one who defeated HUGE, an extraordinary achievement. Therefore, the Marshal placed this feral beast under the jurisdiction of the Xianzhou Luofu as an honor, I assume?
It seems you have a major misunderstanding about this arrangement, Miss Lingsha. Allow me to explain it to you.
Please do, I'm very curious. Oh, it's one of these. The wolf-shaped mech disintegrates into a pile of metal.
Yanqing told me that an IPC ship was attacked by Borisin. Is this what they were transporting on the ship?
Yep. Yeah, a biometric weapon that will auto-restart even after being turned off. The Intelligentsia Guild's research on the traits of longevity.
Yes. The Artisanship Commission and Alchemy Commission conducted a joint examination and found that the parts of this machine are made from specially refined Borisin biotissue. I heard the Intelligentsia Guild has been researching the biological properties of long-life species, hoping to make medical or combat-related discoveries.
Okay.
However, They haven't dared to cross any lines due to their so-called relationship with the Alliance.
Perhaps to those scholars, Borisin are no different from lab animals. Maybe the Borisin attacked that ship to retaliate against the Intelligentsia Guild for experimenting on them?
Yeah, I can see that.
No.
Oh.
We're only about revenge. They could just wreck the ship and destroy all the cargo, instead of allowing it to end up in the shackling prison. It was a deliberate display to showcase the dangerous nature of the cargo in broad daylight. This way, the cargo would end up in the shackling prison, serving as a tool for the prison break.
This skill in exploiting the blind spots of others' mindsets is so atypical of them. I'm afraid the IPC and the Intelligentsia Guild unknowingly became their accomplices.
Something seems to be hiding in a pile of metal on the ground, ready to move.
Watch out! This thing is still alive!
Oh, okay. The giant machine goes silent again. Like a wounded beast drained of blood, it can no longer move.
You haven't answered my question about why Hule was imprisoned in the Luofu instead of the Yaoqing, General. You've been reserved in your response. Could it be that such an arrangement wasn't an honor?
The reason why the Marshal didn't leave Hule on the Yaoqing lies in the very mech in front of us.
What do you mean?
Are you suggesting that there are people trying to understand Hule's secrets and use them for their own purposes? Just like with this mech? Well, I understand. I've heard that the Foxians on the Yaoqing share a bloodline with the Borisin. And just like the Borisin, some of the Foxians there experience an uncontrollable insanity called moon rage.
Oh.
The Marshal believed that this would be inhumane and no different from what the Borisin did. So...
Exactly. While Borisin see moon rage as a blessing that unlocks their true potential, Foxians see it as an inevitable curse within their bloodline. Countless healers of the Yaoqing have attempted to unravel this mystery, but to no avail.
Wait, could this be what Fei Xiao has? Because she has like some... They call it like a disease, right? That's what Jiao Zhou tries to like heal her out of. What if she has the moon rage thing? Ooh.
Why can Borisin control the power of moon rage? Can we Foxians break free from this curse? These questions were asked frequently. Each questioner had good intentions. But the road to catastrophe is paved with good intentions. To the Foxians of the Yaoqing, Hule was not only the warhead of the Borisin, but also a monster that could be the subject of much research. Hule thus became a poison that corrupted people's minds without their knowing.
Oh.
That's why the Marshal decided to imprison Hule and the Luofu. It wasn't an honor, but rather a warning.
Because such selfish pursuits in the name of good intentions once led to a tragedy on the Luofu that served as a warning to future generations.
This edition of Imbibitor Lunae.
Oh.
By imprisoning Hule and the Xianzhou Luofu, the Marshal both suppressed the dangerous intentions of the Yaoqing Foxians and warned the Xianzhou Luofu to refrain from repeating its mistake.
I don't remember. Does Lingshan know who Dan Hong is, or no?
That was a
I don't think so, right?
The Xianzhou Alliance is not solely about the Xianzhou natives. Only when all three races, Foxian, Vidyadhara, and Xianzhou natives, form an alliance, will there be a promising future for all.
Thank you for enlightening me. Was it for the same reason that you traded off my mentor to the Xianzhou Zhuming, only to stand idle and allow the resurgence of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus?
Oh my god, stop.
You said that I couldn't bear to cut out the malignant tumor within the Alchemy Commission, but instead exiled the healer who tried to solve the problem to the Xianzhou Zhuming. But did your mentor tell you her good intentions led her to perform certain healing arts on Dan Heng who had just finished his hatching rebirth, so that he would regain the memories of his past life.
Oh.
What did you just say?
Oh, wait, Dan Hug didn't know that. What the fuck?
She believed that restoring the High Elder's knowledge of his past life would allow the Vidyadhara to resume their duty as the guardians of the Ambrosial Arbor, quelling the strife within their clan and bringing everything back on the right path. But just as I mentioned earlier, the road to catastrophe is always paved with good intentions.
Oh shit.
Since then, the 6 charioteers decided that the Alchemy Commission would no longer have a cauldron master. Until your arrival now.
If that's the case, I should thank you for protecting my mentor by exiling her, General.
Quite the contrary. I should be the one thanking you.
Why?
Thanking me.
All I ever want is to have a clear conscience. However, can long-life species truly achieve that goal in their long-drawn lives? For example, you were implicated along with your mentor, and forced to leave your homeland without knowing the truth. And now, with the complicated situation in the Alchemy Commission, the Alliance has spared me a lot of trouble by sending you to handle this challenging task. Shouldn't I be thanking you instead?
Oh, I guess.
Your eloquence is indeed impressive, the divine foresight. You won't even leave me any excuses to hold a grudge against you. But let me make it clear. The Alliance sent me here to handle the business impartially, not to choose sides.
It doesn't matter which side you choose, Miss Lingshaw. At the end of the day, both you and I stand on the side of the Alliance, don't we? Let's keep going.
He's so cool. I'm sorry. But he's just so cool. So, what are we expecting to find here? A mess of bodies. A fierce battle must have been fought here.
These Mara-struck soldiers don't appear to be escaped prisoners.
Yeah.
How can you tell?
These soldiers are fully armed. Obviously, they didn't hastily join the battle.
The messenger named Morza did say that there were 2 groups of attackers. And the other attackers, aside from the Borison, could hide their tracks. I believe he was referring to these people.
Okay.
Hide their tracks?
Exactly. I've engaged with these attackers before, and they used Cloud Hymn magic to hide their presence. Without careful observation, no one can detect them.
Where is Monza right now?
You once warned me to be cautious of the Vidyadhara Elder's influence within the Alchemy Commission. Could it be?
What's on your mind, Miss Lingshaw?
Well, it seems that someone provided the attackers with a map of the shackling prison. And considering the Vidyadhara's involvement in the prison's construction, it raises suspicion about their role in this.
Oh, wait. Fuck, yeah, that makes sense.
Additionally, the fact that the Borison need medicine to disguise themselves would suggest that there are still moles within the Alchemy Commission assisting them covertly. Moreover, forging official identities for the undercover Borison would require someone with significant authority.
Yeah.
And the presence of assassins capable of using Cloud Hymn magic deepens my suspicion about the Preceptors. But why would the Vidyadhara collude with the Borison and aid in Hule's escape?
They aim to spread chaos. They believe that only in chaos can they regain their former power and influence.
What the fuck, man?
Since this edition of Imbibe de Lune, the once proud dragon race has been powerless, watching their influence wane. Being a native of the Luofu, Miss Lingsha, I believe you understand the implications.
However, I don't think the Preceptors are the true masterminds.
Oh?
If I'm not mistaken, the one behind all this treachery is the Lord Ravager who exploited...
Oh yeah, he did mention this before, didn't he?
instigated the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, ultimately leading to the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection.
Ventilia.
Please remember, General, that everything I've mentioned is mere speculation. We need concrete evidence for a public trial. If you want to interrogate someone within the Videodor's ranks, you'll need irrefutable proof.
So, what's your plan, Miss Lingsha?
I'll send an invitation to the Preceptors.
What do you mean?
An invitation?
The Preceptors have been inviting me for a personal meeting since my arrival on the Luofu. Now, I'll send them the remains of these Mara-struck soldiers and the route map I found in the prisoner's possession. Then, I'll ask them to meet me at Scale Gorge Waterscape. I'd like to hear their explanations.
Good idea.
Oh.
If I were to take action, it might alert the true mastermind. I trust you to handle this matter, Miss Lingsha. The internal affairs of the Videodora should remain under their jurisdiction. And don't worry if things don't go smoothly. Once the wolf hunt operation is over, the hidden truths will come to light.
Speaking of the wolf hunt operation, I'm truly worried about the Yaoqing messenger who was taken hostage. Hulei was starving in the shackling prison for centuries. I don't know if the messenger can survive in that wolf's clutches.
I mean, if he survived this long, he can survive a bit longer.
May Rainbow's blessing keep him safe.
Oh, speaking of, Exalting Sanctum.
As I said, I'm a healer. But my art of healing requires the culinary arts to be truly effective. The magic of my cauldron is its ability to make all kinds of medicines into dishes that patients can eat. When simmered and cooked together, any kind of medicinal herb or ingredient becomes a delightful delicacy.
Yeah.
Delicacy. But isn't that just one flavor overpowering the others?
Well, you have a point. Let me ask you this. If there's a fussy child who refuses to eat green peppers, what's the best way to make him eat them?
Stuff the kid's mouth with the green peppers and cook him alive in a pot.
What the fuck do you mean?
You have quite the sense of humor. I've heard that you, Borisin, have lost many of your taste buds during the self-modification process, so you can't experience complex flavors. Only the saltiness of blood and flesh truly awakens your appetite.
It's a shame I don't have any green peppers right now. Otherwise, I'd happily stuff them into your mouth and cook you alive in a pot.
I'm just kidding. The answer is quite simple. Chop up the peppers and mix them with minced meat to make meatballs.
Yeah, that makes sense.
This way, the flavor of the meat overpowers the taste of the peppers. And even a fussy child can enjoy them.
Can I just boil your tongue in this hot pot? I know you're trying to buy time until someone comes to your rescue. You said that Jin Liu recently returned to the Luofu, right? Well, she did come back. But, unfortunately, I also found out that she committed serious crimes and was escorted to another Xianzhou ship.
Was she? Oh, maybe that's why we didn't see her in the prison. Yeah, that makes sense.
Do you really think you can delay our departure by provoking Lord Hulei's desire for revenge with your clever little tongue? You see Borisin as savages who know nothing about the Xianzhou. But in fact, we know all about your tracking tricks. Like the jade abacus you're carrying, and the side cranes in the sky.
Oh.
The more hope you hold in your heart, the greater your pain will be when death comes. I wonder if you can maintain your composure when I tear your throat.
Chill the fuck out, bro.
His composure is only a temporary effect of the medicine. And it will wear off soon, right?
Lord Hule.
Oh, yeah, that's what I thought. I thought it was him. I remember that he said that he wanted one of the pellets as well. So yeah.
Oh, you pathetic Foxians. For thousands of years, we were the ones who allowed you to live, and who granted you civilization. But in the end, you chose to betray us for the freedom promised by the Xianzhou people.
I mean, in all honesty, whatever the Xianzhou are offering sounds way better.
But it's all right. As long as you catch the scent of your masters, you obediently return to us. No matter how far you run away.
Oh. So Discord? Yeah.
Hule. Have you ever wondered why it took them 7 centuries to come to your rescue? The Borison's era has long passed. Did they ever tell you these harsh facts before giving you hope for returning home? Lord Hule, now they're being crushed by the Merlin's claw of the Yaoqing.
Yeah.
By a Foxian. They're hiding in remote corners of the cosmos, trembling with fear like a wounded beast on its last legs, reaching out desperately for any fake hope of salvation, which in this case is you.
The Merlin's claw of the Yaoqing. A Foxian? Very interesting. Tell me, Mock Talk. Is he speaking the truth?
He isn't lying. That lowly beast was a war slave who ran away from our pack. Cannon fodder, a thief. She stole our power and used her knowledge about us to fight us, using every dirty trick in the book.
Fuck yeah.
And she bested you, Mock Talk. Fairness is but a pathetic excuse for the dead and defeated. Since our great pack has fallen apart, who told you that I was alive? And who sent you here?
In our darkest hours, it was a prophet of the Master of Immortality, named Mongus, who showed us the way. Her guidance brought us hope.
Her. Okay.
This prophet, Mongus, what does she want?
The prophet made this proclamation.
Interesting.
The Borison have been divided for too long, and only your return can unite all the packs, restoring us to our former glory. That's when we learned that you were still alive. It must have been a manifestation of the Master of Immortality.
Yeah, I don't know that.
And the prophet told us that the Foxian general of the Yaoqing would take you to her ship during the Lafu's war dance, and that it would be our best chance to infiltrate and free you from your prison. And just as she said, we did it.
What the fuck? Why would she do that though? I don't know why, but this prophet seems like they're leading them to death instead of actually helping them for some reason. Because I cannot currently imagine Fei Xiao like doing that. I don't know. We will see. Yeah, the ulterior motives,
The
yeah.
so-called prophet lied to all of you. She just sent you here to die.
But her prophecy has come true. Our warhead is right here, with us!
Once the news about the prison break spreads, the Cloud Knights will close all the ports. You may think you've escaped the prison, but you're just trapped in another cage, known as the Luofu.
Yeah.
Let me kill this unruly, lowly beast, Lord Hule! I assure you that our star skiffs will soon arrive. Right now, everyone in the Luofu is distracted by the stupid war dance. So this will be the perfect chance to escape. Once you've returned to your territory, your Revenge against the Xianzhou ships will be within reach.
Perfect chance to return to my weak and shattered pack at the mercy of a ridiculous false prophet and become a mere puppet in her clutches. Her plan is full of flaws. The only paths she has prepared for you are escape and death.
Yeah, like the prophet doesn't seem to be on their side for some reason.
Listen up. A wolf never allows itself to become prey. From now on, you'll follow my orders. Since you are so confident that the Cloud Knights will close the ports, Xianzhou, I'm now giving you a chance to go and see it for yourself. Go to the ports, come back, and tell me what you saw.
Oh?
Wait, what did you just say?
But my lord!
Would an alpha wolf ever listen to a cub mock talk?
I don't know why, but that sounds kind of cringe. You know? Like, I get it that they're actually wolves, but it sounds very,
No, I've never heard anything like that. I wasn't trying to defy your will. I will always unquestioningly follow your orders.
Why don't you send your people?
I'm offering you a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Don't you want to run away, Xianzhou? You will come back. Because Foxians like you always obediently return to their masters, no matter how far they run away.
Huh. Okay. There's a lot of... What the fuck?
I can't believe he actually let me go. What game is he playing?
Yeah.
Perhaps I can try to warn the Cloud Knights. No. Perhaps I can just escape.
Do I actually have like different choices here? A Foxian with a cold expression gazes at Xianzhou. There's a sharp pressure to the gaze, carrying as if a warning to the healer that says, "Every clever little thought you bear might lead to severe consequence. You will come to regret."
Just as I suspected. He's testing me.
Okay.
The Cloud Knights must have been aware of the situation inside the shackling prison for some time. Will General Fei Xiao personally lead a squad to capture Hule?
I mean, yeah.
For now, I'll do as he asked.
Okay. Search for help and send the news to the outside. I mean, if Hule has people around here, I don't know if I want to do that.
Stop asking. I'm off duty now. Go bother someone else.
You sniff a familiar scent on the Foxian pilot. What if the warhead wants to leave?
You're not one of us, but I smell a familiar scent on you.
The warhead sent me here to check on the situation.
Have the Cloud Knights closed the ports?
No, not at all. Instead, the Skyfaring Commission is clearing routes to prioritize star skiffs heading to the Sky Splitter. This will make our ships more noticeable when we try to escape.
Okay.
Ports haven't been closed? What is going on?
What is the plan here?
Stalling won't help. It's time to confront Hule and see what tricks he's up to.
You're back, Xianzhou.
You were closely watching me, weren't you? And if I sought help from anyone, your people would kill them. Was that your plan, Hule?
Oh, exactly as you said. So, have the Cloud Knights closed the ports?
Okay.
No.
They don't want to publicize my escape. I understand. It's no surprise, for fear is more deadly than claws and fangs. Especially during a festive time like the war dance.
Yeah.
What lurks here is not a group of fugitives, but rather a pack of wolves amidst the flock. My cubs are hungry, ready to feast on flesh and blood, reveling in your fear. Your calm facade will soon crumble. I can tear through it and expose your pathetic bones any time. There's no escape from me, Xianzhou. Of course,
Shit.
you can try your luck and believe that your wits will save you. But remember, you're not the only hostage in this city. If you try anything funny, innocent people will die because of you.
Yeah.
Now, let's talk about the Foxian general you serve. Moktok says she's here for me, which means she'll be hunting me herself. Before the hunt begins, I need to know my opponent. You can refuse and play tough, or you can cooperate and save us both some time here.
I really wonder what is Feixiao's plan here. Making him believe you've surrendered. Yeah, let's make him trust us somewhat. I think that's a good way to do that. What? What the hell?
Good. At least you didn't try to draw attention with a scream. That way no one will die in
What the fuck happened? Alright.
I'll tell you what you want to know about her. But I expect something in return.
Okay.
What makes you think you're still in a position to negotiate with me?
You can torture me until I talk. Or let's save us both some time. Warhead. Here's the question that's been bothering me.
Okay.
How have you managed to survive and endure centuries of torture? Borison aren't supposed to live that long. Or possess such regenerative abilities.
Oh, that's a great question. I actually am very curious.
So, is that why the Xianzhou Yaoqing wanted to take me away? Oh, to some, I'm a hostage. But to others, I hold the secrets they desire.
So?
I still remember, in the early years of my captivity, the Foxians came and went. They extracted my blood and marrow, trying to unravel the mystery of moon rage. They wanted to conquer their fear of the Borison and free themselves from their bloodline.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, they failed to uncover the secret. So, they resorted to the most brutal punishments they could imagine. Some seek power to destroy their enemies, while others seek power to become their enemies. Which one are you, Xiaozhou?
Neither, really.
Ah, I see. You're the most pitiful of them all, healer of the Yaoqing. You seek power to share with others and do good.
He wants to save Feixiao.
Well, then let me tell you the answer you seek. In our ancient legends, Duran, the ancestor of the Borison, was dissatisfied with his limited lifespan and power. He yearned to dominate the skies and become the master of all the stars.
Okay.
To achieve his goal, he sacrificed the lives of countless Borisin and Foxians, pouring them into the spring bestowed by the Master of Immortality. Through a form of genetic sorcery, the water gave birth to a miracle. The lunar embryo.
What the fuck is that?
Duran ascended the birthing bed and obtained what he desired. A heart in the shape of a deep red full moon. He cut open his chest and replaced his original heart with this crimson moon.
What the fuck? It's just a myth.
Whatever you want, but only I know the truth behind every word. This moon heart beats within the body of every generation of the Borisin warhead. In the ritual that decides the new warhead, the successor cuts open the previous warhead's chest and consumes the divine heart, thus possessing it as their own.
Oh.
Devouring is the true essence of life, allowing us to endure and thrive. It gathers the life essence of all the prey we consume, making us stronger and stronger. I thought all hope was lost after 7 centuries of torment. But now, this heart is beating once again.
Dude, that is kind of fucking cool.
All right. Now it's your turn to tell me everything about the Merlin's Claw.
Xianzhou.
Oh, Monza.
I found you.
And back to us. Great. Stargazer Navalny. Okay.
I know I'm in no position to question your orders, but if I understand correctly, you already have intelligence about the Borisin?
That's right. My people are busy collecting clues now. What's the situation, Monza?
Wait.
General, before we completely lost contact with Xianzhou, I picked up a signal from his Jade Abacus. It won't take long before we locate their whereabouts.
Oh, so this is before he got there. Okay.
If that's the case, shouldn't we immediately go there and join forces to eliminate the Borisin? Why are we returning to Stargazer Navalia?
Looks like your general has only taught you swordplay, not the art of the hunt.
Uh-huh.
There's an old saying among the Borisin. In the forest, the hunter may easily become the hunted.
True.
While we may call ourselves the hunters now, chasing them blindly will only make us become the prey.
Okay, yeah, I get it, I get it. We have the advantage in numbers, right? I mean, sure.
Are you joking, General? He's just a wolf who's been imprisoned for 7 centuries. Even with his accomplices, they're no match for us numerous Lawfu Cloud Knights. How could he consider us his prey?
Do not underestimate the enemy. Hule is not an ordinary Borisin that can be easily killed. The advantage in numbers means nothing when we face that monster. A vicious beast.
I mean, he is very powerful, yeah.
Flesh in 7 centuries is now lurking on the streets of the Lawfu right before the war dance. This is what makes the situation treacherous and unpredictable.
To him, the lives of ordinary people are just meat, ready to be devoured at any moment.
Exactly.
Okay.
That is why we must succeed in our first strike, or the situation will spiral out of control. You've heard of this military tactic, right? When you surround your enemy, leave one side open for them to escape. A skilled hunter must be well prepared, waiting for the prey at the most advantageous position.
Yeah. Yeah, where do these person want to go?
What would we do if we were the escapees from the shackling prison? While we can disguise ourselves and blend in with the crowd, we don't plan on staying here for long. In this case, what do we need most now?
The ship.
A star skiff to get us out of the Lafu. The Borison we discovered at Stargazer Navalia were actually preparing a vessel for their escape.
We predict their next move, and we take them down.
Okay, okay, okay.
Let's start from where you found those Borison and corner our prey.
Oh. Alright. Hello.
This is where we ran into the Borison last time. It looks the same as usual.
Oh, these are regular knights. Okay.
Because I blocked all the relevant news to make it seem as if nothing had happened.
Oh. What the fuck? Okay. Yeah, Yanchik might have alerted the Borison. Yeah.
If Yanqing hadn't scared them off, we would not have many clues.
That is true.
However, the more well-prepared a plan is, the longer it takes to adjust when it's disrupted. If any Borison wants to stick to the original plan despite the risks, they'll surely come back to Stargazer Navalia to check the situation.
Okay.
Are you suggesting that there are Borison here at Stargazer Navalia right now?
This is an automated area. So don't you think that there are a bit too many people here today?
True.
First, look at those 2 Skyfaring Commission staff members. They've been observing us in secret since we arrived here. Then there's a Cloud Knight soldier over there. Perhaps he's here for patrol, but each patrol team must consist of 2 members.
Oh.
Obviously, he is not following the rules. Lastly, there's that craftsman wearing Artisanship Commission clothing. He's unusually focused on checking that device. If you have a target in mind, let's go investigate.
I mean, I guess the knight is the most suspicious then.
Lieutenant Yanqing and General Feixiao?
You're aware of the Borison prison break, right?
Yeah, I've received the news, and I'll be on the alert.
Looks like you've been keeping an eye on the Sky Splitter. Have you noticed anything unusual?
No, everything is normal on the ship. Nothing out of the ordinary.
Uh-huh. Question his location.
This is not a location for a Cloud Knight on guard duty, is it?
Well, this spot offers a great view. Are you here to keep an eye on the Sky Splitter?
Yes.
Okay. So
You've
what about
been
it?
observing the Sky Splitter for a while. Have you noticed anything?
Didn't Feixiao just ask that?
Honestly, just watching the ship from here isn't too thrilling. I wish I could go on board and witness Lieutenant Yanqing's contests. Speaking of which, Lieutenant Yanqing, aren't you supposed to be on the Sky Splitter? Is it alright for you to be here instead?
Thank you for your concern, but I have more pressing matters to attend to.
Yeah. Okay. And oh, I gotta speak to all of them either way. Okay.
Hey, you there! Please refrain from wandering around Stargazer Navalia if you're not... Oh, it's you, Lieutenant Yanqing.
Also, the Cloud Knight didn't seem that suspicious. Especially the fact that he knows that Yanqing will participate. I feel like not everyone would know. I guess that's public knowledge. Because even the tourists knew that. Ah, fuck. Never mind. Aren't you wandering around here as well?
I'm an official staff member assigned to investigate a peculiar issue.
Uh-huh.
A peculiar issue.
Yeah, we've had some unscheduled star skiffs being constructed at this dock in Stargazer Navalia. Could there have been an error in the production planning for the assembly line? This is just weird. I thought all the pending star skiffs from before the war dance had been scheduled already. I'm sorry, but I need to focus on my work right now. If you have any questions, we can discuss them later.
Okay. That seemed pretty legit.
Who are you? Don't you know that Stargazer Navalia is on lockdown now?
Why are you here then?
Hey, chill out. They're just a few lost tourists.
Huh. Okay, they're definitely not from here. You have a general, truth be told, from another ship, but still a general And a fucking Cloud Knight lieutenant. These guys are really sus.
But Stargazer Navalia is the shipbuilding port of the Xianzhou Lafu. If the Skyfaring Commission called for a lockdown, there should be official documents proving it, right?
Official documents? Of course there are. The Cloud Knights are aware that some people have infiltrated this port.
That makes perfect sense. So you're now investigating the Borison?
Yeah, we've received orders from the higher-ups, so we've blocked off this area to prevent any interference with our inspection. Thank you for your understanding.
Oh, yeah.
So, it seems that some Borison
They're
have
really
returned to
suspicious.
Stargazer Navalia in disguise. The answer seems quite obvious.
The staff members, for sure.
That's my suspicion as well.
Remember when I mentioned that the Cloud Knights blocked all relevant news to make it seem as if nothing happened? Stargazer Navalia is not under lockdown.
Okay.
But on the contrary, those staff members use Stargazer Navalia is on lockdown as an excuse to persuade us to leave. This contradicts the Cloud Knights' plans.
Their flimsy disguise has been exposed. Even if they try to hide, there's no way they can escape us.
Yep. Are we going to, like... What? Are we just going to...
Why are you still here? As I said, Stargazer Navalia is on lockdown now.
Yeah, it isn't.
No, I never issued such an order.
Who are you?
Perhaps you haven't met me on the battlefield, but I am certain you've heard my name. Now, I'm asking you a question, so answer me. Tell me, how many more of your comrades are here? Where were you planning to meet Hule?
This woman, she's the general of the Yaoqing.
Whoa.
What are you still waiting for? Attack her!
Oh yeah, because you have any fucking chance. Oh. Shit.
Why don't you kill me?
Because I need answers.
Dude, she's so fine. I mean, what?
You were our war slave, so you should know us descendants of Duran. You want me to talk? Fine. Try whatever you want, but I assure you, you won't get anything from me. Only fangs and blood.
Can we kill him?
If I were to do that, I wouldn't be any different from you. I am the arrow that pierces the wolf's heart. I grant you a swift death.
Oh.
That's exactly what I desire. Wolves that leave the pack are prepared for the fate of never returning home. But sadly, you didn't catch my partner. He will alert them.
I don't know about that.
Before you close your eyes, you should know that I allowed him to escape. Because he will lead the Cloud Knights to Hule's hideout.
Bye-bye. Oh,
How you leave
nice
one
angle.
side open? You let that Borison escape so you could track him?
That's a crazy angle.
This is the most common hunting tactic used by Borison. I know the methods of these abominations all too well. They always leave an escape route for their prey, allowing them to flee in fear. Then they chase them like it's a game. Borison get great satisfaction from the last struggles of their victims.
Okay.
Have you witnessed these things firsthand? That guy called you a war slave. What exactly have you experienced?
Well, just a hazy past that I can barely recollect. Long ago, I was one of them.
Oh. But how, what? Anyway, we did see that in the Myriad Celestia, I think. We did see a little bit of that, I think.
Not all Foxians are lucky enough to be born on a Xianzhou ship. I grew up in one of the worlds where Borison roam, known as the Fallen Territories by the people of the Yaoqing. To the Wolf
Okay.
Masters, Foxians are nothing but property. Cannon fodder used to slow down the Xianzhou attacks on the battlefield.
But you survived. And not only that, you became the general of the Yaoqing. If I get the chance, I'd love to hear stories of your past, General.
Speaking of stories, you've reminded me that
Oh.
now is not the time for them. Wadza, we've sent the warning from Stargazer Navalia. What's the situation on your end?
I've found them. Zhao Cho is trying to stall Hule, and he signaled me to not reveal myself.
Okay.
Trust his judgment and keep watching. We'll be right there.
I believe the warning we sent will stop Hule from attacking Stargazer Navalia. What will he do next?
The hunt is not over yet. Stay safe, Zhao Cho.
Dude. Oh, where are we going now? Exalting... Oh, is it back to Jiao Jiao?
Please.
Oh, wait.
Me.
What the hell?
I want to live. Doctor.
Xiaozhou, find a medical ingenium and give that kid a shot! Hurry!
I see. How is the front line?
The Borison beast chips have already landed on the Fenghu. It won't be long before this place is overrun as well.
Oh.
What about General Yueyu? Any news from her? I'm her healer. I should stay by her side at a time like this.
He was the previous general's healer? Oh, dude, that fucking sucks.
She asked me to tell you that she's not coming back. She must protect the Cloud Pier telescope. General asks you to save that kid. The girl fought desperately just to bring us all back here alive. I've never seen such a brutal fighting style. Her body, it's like she was split open. Just like...
Her blood pressure is dropping. Do you hear me, Xiaozhou?
Loud and clear. Get me some tumble dust. We've got to start the operation right now.
Holy okay.
I will bring her back.
I assume the girl is Fei Xiao.
Is that why you're so determined to learn my secrets? Do you hear me, Zhao Cho?
Oh?
I do. Loud and clear.
So she saved you all in that great battle on the Xianzhou Fenghu 3 decades ago. But to your surprise, you discovered her Borison bloodline while she was at death's door. Moktok told me that she was a war slave who escaped from the Eclipse Pack. Oh, what a twist of fate. Turns out, she's from the same clan as I am.
Oh. That's interesting.
Now I understand. No wonder she displayed such astounding power, determination, and cruelty in battle. Turns out it's all because of her Borison bloodline. Mutt. Despicable mutt.
Shut the fuck up.
And she used the gift of her bloodline to destroy the Borison. Moon Rage, a blessing for wolves, and a curse for foxes. For Borison, to have their bodies torn apart by Moon Rage and transform into a beast is the ultimate joy. But for you Foxians with poor regenerative abilities, it means certain death.
Oh.
With the burning fury in her heart, that Foxian general will eventually lose her sanity and indulge in endless bloodshed. The scars on her body will not be caused by enemy weapons, but by the immense power she can't withstand. one day, she will be torn apart and die as a monster.
Fuck, that's crazy. Okay. So I was right that this is what she's suffering from. Damn. Holy fuck. Okay.
And in return for saving her life, you intend to give everything to solve this impossible puzzle.
Hule. Do you know the saddest thing about being a healer?
You know, I want Xianzhou to succeed in healing her, because I don't want her to die.
All this time, I've devoted my life to bringing back those who sacrificed their lives to monsters like you. I exhausted myself, and my hands trembled.
Uh-huh.
But I believed everything I did was meaningful. But once again, they rushed into battle. And then I heard of their deaths. They died under your claws, in your jaws, amidst the flames of crashing star skiffs, and under the Lux arrow of Rainbow. Like a useless idiot, I saved a fish named Life out of the cauldron called Death, only to watch it struggle, dive back into the boiling broth.
Yeah, I guess that's what happened. Fuck.
So I asked myself, why were they so eager to run toward their death after they had recovered from their wounds? Why wouldn't they value their hard-won life? All the doubts left me feeling lost.
I can smell your desperation, all the way down to your bone marrow.
Eventually, I
okay.
realized that their deaths held value. They placed the weight of their sacrifice on the living, granting us strength. With a coin forged by their deaths, they exchanged something more in return. Everything I'm doing now, following you so closely, is just for one reason. Witnessing your death with my own two eyes.
Fuck yeah.
Even your death has value. It will pave the way for a peaceful war dance. And a fully
Wait, actually, it just came to me a little late. So Hule said that he's like immortal because of this weird kind of heart he has. What if you just stab him in the heart? Wouldn't that kill him? Like, am I crazy? That makes sense to me. I don't know.
The thoughts in your pathetic head are hardly surprising.
Did you already know this?
Yes, I did. As Borisin, we understand the value of death more than anyone. And as a healer who has witnessed so much death, you won't be swayed by fear.
Okay.
What a shame, what a shame. Your story actually sparked a trace of respect for you in my heart.
Can you even feel respect with your corrupted heart?
Of course. Because I caught a whiff of my own kind in you. Unfortunately, in the end, you're still just a weak fox.
Yeah.
As the wolf's creed goes. Gift the wolf a dead end, where new paths arise. Raise him to a doomed fate, where satiation lies. The cowards in forgotten corners meet their unworthy demise. Yet the valorous in brutal battles embrace their eternal prize.
Oh, okay.
That's why
yeah,
I'm
sure.
keeping you alive for now. I want to show you how Borisin truly respect their enemies. We will consume your flesh and blood, nourishing our own. We will crush your hopes and dreams, clearing a path for our hunt. Your feeble souls will witness a new future. A future that belongs to me.
It's crazy that they're not followers of the hunt. Because they're not, right? That is crazy to me.
My lord, we received a message. Our arrangement at Stargazer Navalia has been discovered. We must act quickly.
That doesn't surprise me at all.
Oh.
Talk. What's that noise?
What the fuck?
It's the Sky Splitter. The ship that the Wardens will be held on is about to set off. The Skyfaring Commission will clear the air routes. And if our star skiffs try to escape, we'll be spotted.
Calm down, Moktok. Look at you now, hiding and fearful. Where is your Borisin dignity?
As I said, I'd sacrifice my dignity for your return. As long as you can come back to the Borisin Pax, there's still hope.
Hope? The Borisin have forgotten the Wolf's creed. Weak creatures put their hope in the strong, but the strong fight their way out. Bringing me back
He doesn't like them.
master only proves the decline of our pack. And as for the prophet who manipulated you into saving me, she's just a liar, trying to use Duran's offspring. Moktok, let me tell you how the Borisin will rise to power. We won't hide like rats in the streets of the Xianzhou. We will be ravenous wolves, walking amongst a herd of lambs, with our fangs bared.
Oh.
What great warhead! Our packs are not here! We can't go to war like this!
Our packs are not here. Wherever I go, everyone is the pack.
What does that mean? Ooh, cutscene.
Don't come any closer! No!
He can transform people? Holy shit.
Moktok, we're the apex predators at the top of the hierarchy.
What the fuck?
As wolves, we create fear. We don't become servants to it. If you're blind to the path, I will be the crimson moon that lights the way for you.
Dude, how OP is he?
Share my crimson blood with our brethren. Use it to infect those Foxians and strike fear into their hearts. Now, you devious monkey, come out and face me.
Xianzhou. Melissa. Run.
No, he can't run, and neither can you.
Oh.
You've come at the right time, monkey of the Yaoqing.
Stop saying that.
Tell your general. Tell her that I will unleash a massacre here, drowning the Xianzhou Lafu in blood. From this moment on, wolves bearing my blood will hunt on every street, feasting on the followers of that devilish archer.
Oh.
Follow me, my cubs. We shall stride among the prey. Give the wolf a dead end.
Uh-oh, this is not good.
Raise him to a doomed fate where satiation lies. The
The cowards in forgotten corners meet their unworthy demise. Yet the valorous, in brutal battles, embrace their eternal prize.
Yeah. I know what's going on, man.
Do you hear that? The rumble of the cannons. It brings back all the memories of past battles within me.
I cannot wait for the action that is about to come. I feel like we're really close.
My return will bring back the Wolf's Creed. In my own way, I shall save our weakened pack and restore it to its former glory.
Oh, March. What? March? Oh, the Sky Splitter. Fuck yeah.
The Sky Splitter's gun salute is really loud. So this is what the war dance is actually like? I feel like my eardrums are going to burst.
Yeah, the cannons are fucking huge on this ship. That must be insanely loud.
Well, how could they expect to attract people to come and watch if they didn't make a huge spectacle? March, you haven't forgotten what you came to do, have you?
Yeah.
As a representative of the Xianzhou Luofu, I will defeat all challengers.
That's the spirit. Sounds like you're all fired up.
March, I don't think you can do that.
Just keep your legs from shaking so much. It would be more convincing, March. As the saying goes, the disciple takes the toil of their master. Remember, you are here under the identity of a Luofu swordmaster, taking the place of your no-good master Yanqing as the ringmaster.
True.
But what am I supposed to do if my opponent for this round is super talented and just wipes the floor with me in seconds? I'm still a beginner in swordplay. I don't know where I got the confidence when I agreed to help General Huaiyan.
Come on, there's no need to
I
worry
mean,
about that.
I assume she'll be
Then
fine,
your
but
opponent shall have to answer to me. Although, if that happens, the honor and the glory of the Xianzhou Luofu shall all be taken by the Juming.
okay.
Mr. Yun Li, please, I'm about to compete. Can you say something that will give me a little confidence?
March, think about the great storms that you, nameless of the Express, have weathered along your many journeys. There's no doubt that you have faced far more terrifying enemies than your opponents here today, right? Don't you feel a lot more relaxed looking at it that way?
There's been a lot of really powerful people we beat. Yeah. Let's go.
I've trained hard in the art of swordplay over these few days. It's time for me to get in the ring and prove myself. Let's go. Master
Yeah.
Yun Li, I don't think I'm completely ready.
March, there's no such thing as completely ready.
Yo, I remember her.
Informed of your arrival by Madame Yukong and came to greet you personally. The news that you will be the ringmaster in place of Lieutenant Yanqing has been made public, Miss March. Just now, as I passed the contestants' hall, I overheard them all discussing this news. The most common question I heard was, who is March 7th?
Who?
If they ask you this, how will you introduce yourself? Do you have something prepared?
I cannot say that I'm from the Express, right? The Invincible? Yeah.
March 7th! The invincible March 7th!
Next time you try to bluff like that, at least make it convincing.
I mean, that was pretty convincing.
I see you are both quite relaxed. Impressive, given the imminent danger you face. Miss Yun Li's contestant information was registered for the war dance a long time ago. However, as a last-minute entry, the Skyfaring Commission has taken care of the necessary procedures for you, Miss
Okay,
March
nice.
7th. Please, follow this path. The contestant hall is just up ahead.
Thank you, Miss Shikwe.
Okay, cool.
Let's take a look around the contestant hall.
Wait.
So, this is the contestant hall.
Yeah.
Oh, there are so many people.
And all of them are NPCs, March. You're winning this easily.
March, before the war dance begins, allow me to give you one more lesson. My grandfather always told me that a weapon mimics its master. That means that a person's weapon will reflect their habits and personality.
Okay.
You've seen me wield old metal before, haven't you? Tell me, what did you observe from that?
Yeah. Doesn't have. I have to say that. I have to say it.
Master Yun Li's weapon looks so thick and heavy. I don't think you have very good taste.
I asked you to make predictions about your opponent's combat style. No one asked you to criticize my dear old metal. Observing the weapon that your opponent uses, assessing what kind of battle skills they excel at, and where their weaknesses lie, is the key to victory in battle. A shockingly heavy sword like mine, for example, is obviously not suited for a long, drawn-out battle. So, it would be best to find a way to drag the battle out.
Yeah.
Why would you tell me your weakness?
That's the only way to ensure that we have a fair fight, don't you think? I don't want to see you go and lose to someone else, after all.
I mean, yeah, this is fair for sure, because Yuli definitely knows all March's weaknesses, because she trained her.
Now is a perfect opportunity to learn how to evaluate your opponents. Let's use the people here in the contestants hall to practice. If you know yourself and know your enemy, you will not lose in 100 battles.
Okay.
Self and know the enemy. Let's see. Who should I ask first?
I mean, there's a bunch of NPCs here, March. I really don't think you can possibly... Oh. I don't think she can possibly lose. I think these are reporters.
Ugh. I am not used to wearing clothes like this at all. Oh, you're March 7th. The stand-in for Lieutenant Yunqing, correct?
Yeah.
That's right. And you are?
As you can see, I am the journalist entrusted with interviewing contestants on site.
Okay.
I see the Skyfaring Commission has really gone all out as the host. Interesting.
That's right. A big event like this just can't go ahead without a few of us running around. Since the competition is getting started, could I ask you some questions that are on my mind?
Bring it on. Yeah.
Great. First,
Oh, what the
question
fuck?
that is on everyone's minds. Lieutenant Yunqing is not appearing in today's war dance. This is just gossip from unreliable sources, but I hear that Lieutenant Yunqing is seriously injured.
No.
Is this true?
No. Yeah, you just said it was gossip.
My apologies. This was very unprofessional of me. I see that Lieutenant Yunqing
I
has
love
his
this
own
expression.
affairs to tend to. Then, let us look forward to seeing a valiant performance from you, Miss March. Once the war dance begins, you will be challenged by master swordsmen from many different worlds, Miss March 7th. Are there any that you're looking forward to facing?
How many photos are you taking, bro? There are. Yeah.
May I ask who that might be?
I'm not participating, right? I am not participating. I mean, Yanqing will not be here. That's a really stupid fucking answer. Fuck, I want to actually say a few of these. I'm curious about these three options. But I'm gonna go with me, someone who is not participating.
Who? Oh, are you talking about a contestant here today? Thank you very much for accepting my
yeah.
interview. Much appreciated.
I wish I could actually participate, but instead I'll just be Lucas' coach in an event. So, yeah.
I came here because I wanted to meet the great Lieutenant Yanqing I've heard so much about, and finally cross blades with him myself.
You would lose. What's up?
Who would have imagined that he would take a disciple and have her be the ringmaster in his place? This is no more than running away from a fight, and is a great dishonor to the Yaoqing.
What the fuck?
This last-minute replacement, March 7th. Who exactly is she?
Hello, I'm March 7th.
Right. I'm the March 7th that everyone's been talking about.
What? You're March 7th?
Don't worry. I'm a newbie swordmaster who's only been practicing the art of swordplay for half a month.
March 7th. Standing before you is a seasoned Cloud Knight who has practiced swordsmanship for over 200 years.
Bro, it will be so funny when you lose.
Tricking the opponent into underestimating me is a valid tactic too, right?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's a great tactic.
Was there something you wanted to ask me?
Why are we talking to the... Do you have any weaknesses? I don't think he's competing.
If I had to think of a weakness, well, whenever I open my mouth, I make things awkward. Does that count as a weakness?
I mean, kinda, yeah.
Oh, I understand what's going on, Miss March 7th and Miss Yun Li. I'm actually not a contestant. I'm just here as a security guard.
Have you noticed anything out of the ordinary?
Nothing out of the ordinary. I guess you could say it's all fair winds and calm wolves.
Okay, I think I know why he makes things awkward now.
Another awkward pause. I knew it. Did you get it? Wolves.
Don't explain. No, no. Stop. No. Explaining your joke does not make it better, man.
He's actually explaining his joke.
Making things awkward really is my weakness.
There are still many guests arriving here. Please be cautious.
Understood.
That's
The
wild.
first round of the war dance is about to begin. Are you feeling okay, March?
Me? I'm fine. As soon as I saw all these people gathered here, I suddenly felt weirdly relaxed.
Why? Yeah, I don't really feel anything special. Yeah, exactly.
Just make sure to maintain this composure when you go in the ring.
I understand why you wanted me to know myself and know my enemy. I don't feel as nervous as I did before.
So,
Okay.
do you want to go out and see the ring?
Yeah,
I knew it! Let's go.
I do want to see it.
Oh, so this is what it's like from the spectator seats?
Look over there. That's the ring we'll be standing on.
Yeah.
Master Yun Li? I'm getting nervous again. Can I really do this?
Well, it's too late for nerves now. It's almost time.
Yeah.
Almost time for what?
A bell.
As soon as I think about the mission General Haiyan gave me, my heart starts racing like crazy. What do I do, Master Yun Li?
Chill
When
out.
it stops speeding that we need to worry. Just take in the atmosphere and prepare yourself. I
Okay.
have to leave for a moment and do some inspections around the ship. This was also part of Grandpa's orders.
I
Okay.
wonder how Master Yanqing is doing over there.
Hey, focus.
Focus, March. Focus. Oh, back to us. Yo.
General, report! The teams are in position, and the Skyfaring Commission has taken control of the Starskiff lanes.
Uh-huh.
Activate all side cranes and have them scan everyone coming in and out of the port. Remain vigilant at all times. Any suspicious movements must be suppressed as quickly as possible before the situation gets out of hand.
Okay.
Yes, General.
You two, follow me.
Anywhere. I'll go anywhere with you. I mean, what?
Moza's signal's nearby, but we lost
Oh,
contact just a moment ago.
Why did I get music?
That mean
He will be fine.
Is there
Cloud
something
Knights,
here?
Search for the target.
Oh. Disciples of March 9th? Oh my god, we found March's sister in a book. Oh my god. Anyway. Is that Moza? Oh.
All of you, get out of my way.
It's Moza.
Wait. Don't go any closer.
Yeah, it's probably the Borson around there.
I failed you. That mad dog left me here as
Bait.
A declaration of war.
Or, sure.
That's right. I've been holding back the urge to slit his throat all this time. Well, Lord Hule ordered us to remain here, just to see.
I don't know if they think they can fucking do anything. Like, Fisher could snap her fingers and they would die.
If you, the great Merlin's Claw, mortal enemy of the Borison, are able to join him in a little hunting game.
Okay.
Hunting is not a game. It is a battle of life and death. Are you ready for your death, abomination?
Yeah.
Moza, are you okay?
I wasn't able to save Jiao Chou. Hule was more cunning and powerful than I imagined.
Yeah, makes sense.
Tell me, how is he planning to declare this war against me? With a one-on-one duel? Or with a hostage exchange, maybe?
Hule is planning on attacking the bustling streets of the Xianzhou Luofu.
Uh-oh.
What did you just say?
impossible. Even if there is still undercover Borison that we haven't sniffed out, Hule can't have more than a few dozen people. How is he planning on simultaneously attacking the streets of the Xianzhou Luofu?
He has an ace up his sleeve. Hule's body holds a plague mark passed down through generations of Borison. I've seen him convert a Foxian to a Borison wolf trooper with my own eyes.
Well, that's crazy that he can just do that.
This is Hule's declaration of war. His blood. It can cause Foxians to rapidly transform and lose their minds. He has passed his blood to his minions, and is planning to spread it across the Luofu and stir up panic.
This is crazy. We should evacuate them, yeah.
Contact the Skyfaring Commission and the Cloud Knights right away. Have them enforce a traffic ban and order all Foxians to remain indoors until further notice.
The moment you see your enemy's declaration of war, it means that they have already begun to take action.
But if Hule succeeds in getting this panic to spread...
Do you remember what I told you before? Hunting is about thinking the same way as your prey, not just mindlessly chasing after them.
Yeah.
What Hule wants is to see everyone on the Luofu descend into panic. He wants to see us lose our minds and waste our limited manpower scouring every inch of the Luofu
I
for
guess,
signs
yeah.
of an attack until we exhaust ourselves. It's like that party game that the people of the Yaoqing love to play. They hide an object under one of several bowls, then move the bowls around and have you guess which one the object is underneath.
Yeah.
The way I see it, this is all nothing more than misdirection. No matter what Hule does, there is one truth that cannot be changed. He is trapped aboard the Xianzhou Luofu. The only way for him to escape is to find a ship.
And the only ship he is able to see is the Sky Splitter.
Right now, the only ship he'd be able to see is the Sky Splitter.
In his eyes, that ship is full of countless hostages. That would be the best place for him to go. So, that will also be our final battlefield.
But if we're wrong about this,
Bro, I want her to fight him so bad.
if he does as he said he would, and his minions infect the Foxians everywhere with wolf blood, what do we do then? Are we just supposed to abandon those less likely locations?
This is another lesson that you must learn outside of swordplay. Weighing your options and making a decision. There are always questions that we will ask ourselves, but never be able to answer.
Yeah.
Before making a decision, we must destroy any hesitation that we are holding on to. Once we make a decision, we must fight off any regrets. There is a chance that we will make the wrong decision and allow our allies to be sacrificed in vain. There is a chance that we will predict our enemies' movements correctly, yet underestimate their strength and be overwhelmed in battle. But being lost in hesitation and failing to take any action will always be more harmful than taking the wrong path. We must make a decision.
I can agree
no
with
matter
that.
what.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Everyone, listen up. I will personally take charge of Starskiff Haven, evacuate the people, and prepare for any possible attacks. I will do my best to ensure that things are safe on the ground. Nameless, please lend us your strength as you did when the Ambrosial Arbor was reborn.
Yeah.
I need you and Wildza to go in search of Xianzhou.
Okay. Leave it to me.
General, please entrust me with the safety of the Sky Splitter. I was originally meant to participate in the tournament, so now it is only right that I return to the Sky Splitter.
If Hule does come to attack the Sky Splitter, Lieutenant Yanqing, I need you to hold him there until I am able to arrive.
Oh.
Please rest assured, General. If he dares step foot on the Sky Splitter, I, Yanqing, swear on the blade in my hands that he shall not escape.
Fuck yeah. As the Cloud Knights, oh.
Cloud Knights! The Borson have arrogantly decided to challenge us on Xianzhou territory. They vow that they will unleash a bloodbath along the streets of the Xianzhou. The unarmed civilians of the Xianzhou and countless visitors from afar are under our protection. Let me ask you, as Cloud Knights, will we allow the Borson to succeed with their plan?
No.
Be on your guard.
Fuck yeah.
Calling Starskiff Haven. Have all Cloud Knights be on full alert for Borson attacks.
Fei Xiao, the ports of Starskiff Haven are crawling with wolf-like creatures.
Oh.
They're moving fast.
Hold them back! I will be there immediately!
Oh. Wait. Switching to Fei Xiao, but we were... Okay. They are literally everywhere. Oh damn, okay, that's cool. That was wicked. After I know how to use her technique, thank you very much.
Madam Yukong!
Oh, come
After
on.
30 years, we find ourselves fighting side by
I want them to be
once
together. Let me go,
It's been a while
please.
since I've let loose.
Ah, okay, here we go.
Remember, you are still on the Luofu. Try not to go too wild.
Oh wait, this way. Okay, let's fight.
We have cleared out the enemies in Starskiff Haven.
But it seems that there are fierce battles being waged at both the Exalting Sanctum and Arum Alley.
No,
Prepare
not the
Starskiff.
Armani. I fixed that place myself.
We cannot allow the fighting to continue. This is now a race against time to stop this farce that Hule has created. I know Xianzhou always wants me to know my limits and not get carried away, but now is the time to bring this to a swift end.
What does that mean?
Contact the Exalting Sanctum. Tell them if they see a light in the sky, all units are to retreat immediately.
She's gonna run there?
Madam Yukong, lend me your bow.
She's gonna shoot them from here. That's even cooler.
Everyone, out of the way!
Oh my god. She's so fucking cool. Oh man. What the hell? Oh shit.
What a mess. I just knew it would end up this way.
Yeah.
Every time she hits the battlefield, she makes a mess like this.
Oh yeah, Moza is like a clean freak, isn't he? I
She
forgot
didn't
about that.
even leave a single survivor to get intel from. One of these men must have known about Hule and Xianzhou's whereabouts.
Is he still alive?
He has to be.
Okay.
A retainer like myself is nothing more than an insignificant shadow who stands by the general's side. But Xianzhou is different. Without his careful treatment, the general wouldn't even be here today.
Damn.
Hopefully, he can use that silver tongue of his to buy himself enough time.
I mean, he was pretty good at that already,
Take a
so...
good look around. If you can find one or two Borisin that aren't dead yet, let me know. I don't care how tight their lips are sealed. I always have a way to crack them open and get the information we need.
Oh, okay. Oh. Is that...
What a terrifying attack.
How did he survive that?
Who could have imagined that such astonishing strength would lie in the hands of a Foxian war slave? So decisive. So brutal. She is more like a descendant of Duran than we who have fallen to our current state. No wonder the warhead has his eyes on her.
Yeah, and he's not the only one who has their eyes on her, I'll tell you that. That's... Yeah, that's all. Yeah, the fact that he still survived is kind of impressive, honestly.
I remember you, Mock Talk. You are harder to kill than a cockroach. But the fact that you have willingly shown yourself saves us some time.
Yeah.
It is not too late for you to surrender. Tell me, where are Hule and Xianzhou?
Save your energy, Yao Qing monkey.
Don't say that.
There is one principle that we beasts know well. It is that we might have to break off an arm to break free from a cage. Today, I will be that arm.
Oh.
I lived as a hunter for many years. Yet I have only followed the warhead for this recent, brief period. However, his existence has brought light back to our once blind eyes. Like the moon of Verdantia. He has shown me the way.
Okay.
The descendants of Duran have abandoned the Wolf's Creed. In order to ensure our survival, we took solace in the shadows and fed on one another. We were no longer wolves. We were no more than rats, living a dirty and pathetic life.
Yeah, that is true.
Thanks to the gift granted to us by Lord Hule, I have shared his vision and his blood. The descendants of Duran should live for the victory of the pack, and they should die for it as well.
Okay.
Yao Qing man, show me your fangs. We will fight to the death.
He spit on him.
Dog.
That's
But
wild.
You seem to have misunderstood. There will be no fair one-on-one duel. Let's see how tough you are once we've put you down.
Yeah.
No matter how heroic your sacrifice, there is no honor in your battles or deaths, Borisin.
Oh, what the fuck?
Seems that Mock Talk
Oh.
got what he wished for.
Hule, your declaration of war is over. From now on, no matter where you run, General Fei Xiao will catch you and send you to the same fate as Mock Talk.
Yep.
Your tongue is sharper than your claws. Don't stand in my way, child. Have your general speak with me. Our little hunting game is not over yet.
Yeah, cause you have not been hunted.
Stand down.
Oh, what the fuck are you doing here?
I am here, Hule. What do you wish to say?
The Merlin's Claw. Though we have never met on the battlefield, I have heard many interesting things about you from both my men and your healer.
Yeah.
The people of the Xianzhou must be quite brave to allow a Foxian war slave with Borisin blood to ascend to the position of general. Has no one ever questioned that lineage of yours? Or could it be that your grand achievements were enough to convince everyone to keep their lips sealed?
I mean, if she's on their side, why would it matter?
Claiming to have family ties with the enemy sounds to me like an attempt at asking for mercy. Hule, are you begging me for mercy?
I see that it is not only the ruthless blood of a wolf that courses through your veins, but also the cunning blood of a fox. When you think about it, this was a gift from the Borisin. Anything that we gift, we are also free to
I don't know about that.
The Merlin's Claw. I shall extend a final invitation to you. I will be waiting for you on the Sky Splitter. Before you arrive, I will slaughter all in sight, allowing the crimson moon that has fallen dim for over 700 years to once more come to life. I will illuminate this ship with the sheen of blood and show everyone just how weak and powerless the Xianzhou is.
Okay, so on the ship currently we have March 7th, Yunli and Yanqing will be there soon. I think they can stall him for long enough, you know.
Then I will pilot this ship through every blockade and barrier you have prepared and begin my journey home. This ship shall be the flagship for the Borisin Resurgence.
What is his home?
Before I finish these tasks of mine, you have a chance to stop me or die at my hands. This is the path that I have prepared for you.
I accept your challenge, Hule.
Oh.
Because the very moment you stepped aboard the Sky Splitter, you stepped onto your path to ruin.
Fuck yeah. Where am I going now? Oh, okay. Cool.
I'm entrusting you not only with the honor of the ring, but also with the security of the Sky Splitter.
What?
That's easy for my grandfather to say.
Oh.
But this mission doesn't seem so simple anymore. The first round of the tournament is about to begin. I wonder how Yanqing and the others are doing. According to the plan, I should seek out the Cloud Knight soldiers aboard the Sky Splitter and see if they've discovered anything.
Okay.
Maybe I should take a moment to meet with March before the tournament starts.
Wait.
March is in the contestants' lounge right now.
I will talk to March.
I wonder how her preparation.
I'm curious.
March, it's me, Yunli. okay?
What the fuck is going on there?
She's still a nervous wreck. You still seem nervous.
I wasn't this nervous before. It's just being alone in this lounge, I can't stop thinking about everything. I mean, not only are we taking part in the war dance, but we have such an important mission to carry out
March, shut up. Don't say it so loud.
Calm down.
Don't worry about the mission. I am here to help you.
Don't worry about your mission. You have me here too, right? I know my grandfather said that you must represent the law as the ringmaster. But don't let that intimidate you. Ask yourself. You are a nameless of the Astral Express. You have always been free to come and go as you please. So, why did you board the Sky Splitter with me when my grandfather gave us this mission?
Why? Because I also want the war dance to go smoothly.
Yeah.
For us nameless, even though we're just visitors at every stop, it was here that I met my two masters and made many new friends. I want the war dance to go ahead without any problems, for everyone's sake.
Yeah.
Good answer. The tournament is about to begin, so I must go carry out the mission that Grandpa gave me. March, may your blade be sharp and your victory glorious.
I wonder if we will actually fight with March. I wonder if that will actually happen.
I should seek out the Cloud Knight soldiers.
Yeah, I know.
Is that you, Miss Yunli? If there's anything that I can help you with, please let me know.
Have you noticed any wolves?
We haven't noticed anything out of the ordinary yet.
Very good. Although, there is one thing I want to confirm with you.
Oh. Oh. Okay, there's a few things. Do you have any way of identifying Borisin?
Unfortunately, we don't have any means to distinguish between Borisin and Foxians. However, you can rest assured that the Cloud Knights are working hard to investigate the source of the forged identities.
I don't know if I'm crazy, he sounds like Dr. Ratio. It is possible it's the same voice actor, by the way, because sometimes they give them like random NPCs on top of like actual roles. But he sounds very similar to Dr. Ratio. Tell me about how the Cloud Knights are currently deployed.
All Cloud Knights on the Sky Splitter have their own responsibilities and wouldn't dare neglect their posts.
He sounds just like Dr. Ratio.
March 7th and I could already tell. It's clear that every Cloud Knight soldier we've met on the Sky Splitter is an elite warrior.
It's just Dr. Ratio, but he's not annoyed at all times. You know? Okay, I would like to confirm if there have been any irregularities in boarding.
Your timing is perfect, Miss Yunli. We actually just received an emergency boarding request.
Oh?
An emergency boarding request?
It wasn't on the Sky Splitter Starskiff registry, but all the documentation checked out.
Huh.
Who would be boarding the ship at this time? Where are they? I'll go check it out.
The Starskiff is using the contestant docking bay. Would you like me to lead the way?
No need. You have your own duties to take care of. I will be fine by myself.
What the fuck?
Check on this immediately.
Is Dr. Ratio fucking incognito here? What is going on? There's no ship here. Oh, suddenly there is a ship.
Inspection! All passengers, please prepare for an inspection. So this is the suspicious Starskiff. Where did the passengers go?
I don't know.
I'm going to count down from 10. If you do not come out, I will destroy the ship.
Damn.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Time is running out. 3, 2.
You did not need to show me Yunli's feet.
Wait a second.
It's me.
I mean, if Yanqing, if the ship got destroyed, then Yanqing could just fly on his flying swords. He would be fine.
It's just a routine inspection. You weren't actually going to blow up the ship, were you? Is that also some kind of Zhuming custom?
What are you doing back here?
Yanqing claim he was going to give up being the ringmaster and go on the hunt instead? Help shoulder the general's burdens?
Yeah, that's why
Borson
he's
on the
here.
ground suddenly launched an attack. General Fei Xiao was concerned that this was all a diversion by HULE, so I requested to come to the Sky Splitter and provide support.
I can't believe you ended up back here on the Sky Splitter after running around all over the place.
Yeah.
But you're too late to enter the tournament now. Following Grandpa's plan, our disciple March is taking your place as ringmaster. Aren't you proud of her?
Uh-oh.
When I first heard the news, I was definitely proud, but also a little concerned.
More manpower is always a good thing, since the Sky Splitter is so large. Oh, and by the way, you should know that...
What's happening?
What the fuck?
Does it feel like the Sky Splitter is slowed down? Could it be? Come with me. We need to check the engine room. It's the heart of the ship, so we need to prioritize its safety.
Uh-oh. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, come on, I wanted to look at the engines. These are cool.
Strange. Why is there no one here?
I don't know, have you looked at the giant fucking box in the middle of the room? What is that? It's a Cloud Knight?
The Cloud Knights. They're over here.
And you should be lying alongside them.
Oh my god.
Don't worry, children. There's plenty of space to hide your bodies over here.
Even though I truly hoped that the war dance would go ahead uninterrupted, and that I was worrying for no reason.
Now that these guys have finally shown up, it's a huge weight off my mind. Bring it on, you abominations!
Yeah. Let's kill them all.
If we found 2 wolves in the engine room, that means that even more abominations have infiltrated other areas. HULE is already aboard the Sky Splitter!
Yep.
There's no time to talk about this. The war dance has already started. If my guess is correct, the Borison will most likely use the ceremony to begin their slaughter. Let's go. We need to get to the war dance ring.
Okay.
Would like to welcome all of our honored guests and contestants to the Xianzhou Luofu's Luminary War Dance Ceremony.
Okay.
Before we get the first round underway, our organizing committee would like to introduce you all to a host known throughout the cosmos, Mr. Albert. He is here today as our special guest host.
What? 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 What's wrong with this? Okay, I'm gonna not look too deep.
Mr. Albert to the stage to formally open the war dance.
Your war dance ends here.
Yo, HULE. Why did you stab yourself in the back again? You did not have those swords a little bit ago. When you were like, you know, Foxian form. Why did you decide to stab yourself again? Are you fucking stupid?
From this moment on, the Sky Splitter belongs to me. And for you, dear spectators, I have prepared a true fight to the death.
Yeah.
Run for your lives.
My apologies. The spectators that you were expecting aren't here. Everyone here actually came to see you.
Oh, that was all planned? What about Albert? Yeah. Why was he so quiet?
That's fine too. Since you have all prepared for your deaths, come, give me all you've got. Entertain me.
Oh, where the fuck am I going now? Seed of Divine Foresight. Bro, what the fuck? Well, why?
Surround your enemy, but leave one side open. This is your strategy for ensuring that the war dance will be able to be held as usual?
Okay.
Precisely. When Hule escaped, we should have cancelled the war dance immediately. No one can predict where a wild beast like him will attack. Yet festivals and celebrations like this are likely to become targets.
Okay.
However, preparations for the war dance were in the works for so long, I couldn't bear to announce its cancellation. So I thought, if the show must go on, then let it go on. But that doesn't mean that the war dance we hold today has to be the real event.
What?
All we need to do is swap all the spectators and contestants aboard the ship with Cloud Knight soldiers, and the Sky Splitter, soaring high above, will become the ultimate battleground for our hunt.
Okay.
But what do we do if Hule is not planning to attack the war dance?
Then we just need to draw his attention to the Sky Splitter. We'll have the Skyfaring Commission clear all transport lanes and cut down Starskiff traffic. Then, when the time comes, there will be only one ship in the sky, and he will have no reason not to attack.
True.
General Fei Xiao will be in charge of scaring the wolves and cutting off their other means of escape, making him think that this will be his best way out.
Actually, where the fuck is Jingyuan right
Given
now?
that the Borisin already have insiders on the Law Fu, I will be in charge of putting pressure on them, making them focus solely on keeping themselves.
If we get a general team up, oh man.
Very good. Then I'd better dust off my weary bones too. I will go with the Skyfaring Commission to guard the Jade Gate and ensure that things do not spiral out of control.
Like, is Huayan actually strong? Because for me, I'm like, okay, he could be a general, as in he's very smart. Because, you know, a general doesn't necessarily need to be strong, he needs to be good at, like, leading the army. But he could be weak physically, right? But just be really a good strategist. But is he actually powerful? Is that, like, actually, can he actually do shit? Because he doesn't look very strong.
Knowing that Elder Huayan is part of our last line of defense is a great comfort. This hunt will make Hule understand that the arrows of the hunt will always be one step ahead of the abominations.
Yeah. And back to March 7th.
That jolt just now. What's going on? It feels like the entire ship has started to slow down. Borisin must have actually infiltrated the Sky Splitter. Based on General Huayan's orders, it's time for me to take action.
What will you do, March? Oh, it's okay, it's a cutscene.
You guys, you're not Cloud Knights acting as Borisin, are you?
March, no.
You're real Borisin, aren't you?
March, you... yeah.
Looks like Anne said that if Hule appears, the Cloud Knights will assemble and do everything they can to suppress him. Master Yunli, where are you?
Where are
All
you?
below the ring. I remember it being this way.
Investigate. Under the careful planning and deliberation of the generals, you are about to face the powerful Borisin enemies. You should make your preparations before advancing forward. I'm ready.
Master Yanqing! What are you doing here?
I was concerned about the safety of the Sky Splitter, and my dear disciple, of course.
Yeah. Surely.
The wolf you are
are hunting is standing above us in the war dance ring at this very moment, facing the Cloud Knights. This war dance will not be seen by the people of the Xianzhou, nor will it be just a ceremonial sword fight. This is a battle to the death that offers no honor, only mortal danger. March, are you ready?
Yeah. I am March 7th.
Please, I am March 7th, a sword master who will represent the Luofu in glorious battle.
Hell yeah.
Miss March, may your blades be sharp, and your victories glorious.
May your blades be sharp, and your victories glorious.
Yeah.
May your blades... Ah, forget it. Let's go and make this a quick victory.
I love March. Let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, Yancheng. That's what I'm saying. Ooh.
So feeble. Such weakness is truly pathetic.
Dude, his sword is really fucking cool. He's gotta have a banger fucking theme song.
I've been waiting a long time for this Hule.
I am listening to this song. Ouchie. Wait. I don't have a sustainer of any kind. I'm listening to the music, by the way.
I wouldn't let my guard down if I were you. It's about time this old wolf tasted defeat at the hands of a young cub.
Yeah, you dealt no damage.
I've had enough. Time to finish this game.
Uh-oh.
What's happening?
What the hell? Not long ago. What? Jojo poisoned him?
Secrets are a weapon that a hunter cannot live without. Those that have no secrets are no more than prey, cut open and waiting for death.
What you're saying is, in your eyes, I am no more than prey that has exhausted all of its secrets and is simply awaiting its death.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what he said, yeah.
Do you think you have some other escape route? Xianzhou, I have already peeled back your disguises and defenses, layer by layer. I know all the secrets that you and your general have buried so deep.
But you have told me all of your secrets too, Warhead.
He did, yeah. What happened?
Oh, but you will never have a chance to use them. You will be buried with them right here. Although, you are a fortunate one.
How so?
You will avoid having to see the tragic future that awaits your general. I'm sure she understands her fate far better than you ever will. One day on the battlefield, she will be overpowered by her ever-intensifying moon rage, and finally be torn apart by her fury and transformation. Not even your god can save her from this fate. Although, they can lead her to liberation. And the only way to save her is here, in my hands.
Are you the healer? Or am I? Are you really that certain of your own judgment?
I must leave, Foxian. But before I go, you know what I must do, don't you?
Drink blood wine. I hear it is a Borisin custom to kill prisoners and drink their blood before battle.
Don't.
To stir up their madness.
Okay, first of all, is Xianzhou dead? I assume not, but who knows? Did Xianzhou poison himself so that when Hule drinks his blood, he gets the poison within Xianzhou's blood? Oh shit.
You really did put hard work into researching us. It is a shame that this is where your journey ends.
Are you the healer, Xiaozhou?
Yeah.
Is there anything that I can do for you?
I heard that you saved me.
There's no need to thank me.
If you're a healer, can you cure my moon rage?
Oh.
And what if I can? Do I just sit back and watch as you head back out to die in battle? Listen to me, child. Your condition is not suited for the battlefield.
Okay, then can you cure war?
Oh.
What are you talking about? I'm just a healer. All I can do is...
So all you can do is heal us and let us go cure war.
Such arrogance, young lady. This war has been waged for thousands of years, and it will only continue. What do you mean by cure war? All you will achieve is getting yourself killed.
Dude, holy fuck.
You healers work yourselves to the bone to save people, even though there will always be sickness and death. So we will also keep fighting. I cannot speak for the dead, but I know that General Yueyu, as well as all the warriors that never returned from battle, will not have died in vain.
Yeah. I mean, that is true. Xiaozhou was kind of weird like that. He said, you cannot cure war, like, we cannot stop the war, people will keep dying. But as a healer, you keep healing people. People that will eventually die, whether you want that or not. So, if you want to have the same mentality for both, you should just let your patients die. You should not be a doctor at all, if that's what you think. You know, if they will die, then they will die. Whether it's today or you can save them and give them a few years, it doesn't matter, right? No, it definitely matters, and so does war. If you can end war, you should definitely do everything you can to end it, you know?
They fought so that others could make it home alive. Your actions are no different.
Xiaozhou, this is an order. Cure me!
Oh. 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 That's why he said about the pepper. He had this planned from the very beginning.
Those who have no secrets are no more than prey. Cut open and waiting for death. Enjoy the taste of my fresh blood, Hule. Unfortunately, I am not a man without secrets. I still have one little secret hidden up my sleeve. Tumble dust. I drank it a while ago, and the poison is already flowing through my veins. Sooner or later, you will begin to feel the effects.
Dude, the fact that he planned that.
The most lethal poison known to this world is able to save innocent lives, then it can also be called a great medicine. I will do my best to cure you. Fish out. I kept my promise. At the cost of this insignificant life, bring victory to the Yaoqing.
Damn. Okay, back to this. Holy. No. Oh, never mind.
It's even colder.
I was like Jingli Yu, but no, it's Yanqing. I got hyped for no reason. How is he still alive? Nice. And Fei Xiao. Wait. Oh. What the hell? Oh. Just with her hand? With her hand. She just used her hand. What the fuck? Also, why is Yanqing really strong in the story? But then you get him and he's the shittiest 5-star in the whole game. How is that even a thing? Stop giving me music all the time. 2 Fei Xiaos. Oh, I assume I'm Yanqing then. Okay, let's swap then.
I was so scared. I thought you were a goner there. We're so lucky the general made it in time.
Yeah.
That was amazing. The final blow you dealt to Hule. How have I never seen that before?
My special finishing move.
Do you want to learn it? I can teach you. But I'll need some time to heal up first.
I hate to say it, but if you can teach me that move, I'll maybe admit that you're just a tiny little bit stronger than
And the problem is that you don't use ice, Yunli, so what the fuck are you planning to do? Duo element? We don't have that yet. Wait out.
It's finally over. Thank you for holding out so long. The Cloud Knights are withdrawing as we speak. Lieutenant Yanqing, how are you holding up?
I could take on 10 more.
I've never been better. I could take on 10 more Hules.
Take it easy, young one. Your wounds look quite severe. I'll have the Alchemy Commission healers see to you when they arrive. Who would have imagined that I would arrive late to the battlefield for the first time in my life? No. Perhaps you young ones' blades were just too fast for me.
Maybe?
I originally thought, in the best case scenario, you would team up and hold this beast back while protecting yourselves. However, you joined forces and defeated Hule. The youth are truly to be feared and respected. Come, we need to lock up Hule once again before anything unexpected happens.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Oh, that I never saw his attack animation actually. Hule.
Such an unforgettable blade. So similar to the one wielded by that woman who defeated me all those years ago. Over 700 years have passed, and I thought I would have a way to overcome it by now. But in the end, my fangs and claws were too slow.
I mean, to be fair, he was poisoned, right? So he wasn't at his full strength. If he was, I think he could dodge that potentially.
Stop struggling, Hule. There's plenty of time for you to be tortured by your regrets when you go back to the shackling prison.
Yes, I was defeated, but this was not unexpected. And regardless, you still showed your face, Fei Xiao.
What's his plan? He says it's not Will he possess Fei Xiao? Fuck, now I wish they didn't spoil in the live stream that Fei Xiao will be a boss. Oh yeah, that sucks badly. What the fuck? I mean, sure, let's go in.
I have looked forward to this for so long. Our little hunting game has finally reached its climax. I told you before, I had a path prepared for you.
Oh.
You've doomed yourselves.
You will rip his heart out.
So shall the entire Xianzhou longbow. The crimson moon in my chest will make this place shine with blood. I will drive all Foxians to madness in their fear, craving slaughter without.
Holy shit.
What now?
This is the heart of the Borisin,
Uh.
a product of the plague mark. I'll leave the next part to you.
Oh.
I don't understand. We cannot allow this thing to spread. I will do all within my power to consume this crimson moon. Once the situation changes, Lieutenant Yanqing, you are to enforce the Cloud Knight's military rules. Understood.
Oh. Oh.
General!
Yeah, she's angry.
Die, Borisin!
What? We clearly don't have wolf ears.
I will not allow any of you to leave the Sky Splitter!
I gotta listen to the music.
You think we're her enemies?
Wu-Lei just wanted to take down the general, even at the cost of his own life. Snap out of it, General!
What?
Stop trying to
Uh-oh.
We can't let her get away! But do we stand any chance at all?
Oh, March picked up a bow. Wow.
She said,
Whoa.
leave the next part to you. She put her faith in us!
Resist me!
I promise. I will cure you.
What the fuck?
Fei Xiao.
No one can live forever, Zhao Zhao. This time, I must break my promise.
What is this background sound? Oh, dude. Wait, what? Oh.
Is this the Sky Splitter? Or somewhere else?
What is going on?
Lieutenant Yanqing, you are to enforce the Cloud Knight's military rules. Understood.
We can't let her get away!
Snap out of it, General!
You always leave the hardest battles for yourself. Even now, you would never run away.
Oh.
It's strange. That is your enemy. I understand you even better than your own allies.
Wu-Lei?
This ray
Oh?
Isn't that right, Fei Xiao?
You shouldn't be here. I saw you die with my own eyes.
Just consider me a figment of your imagination. Before every hunt, I make preparations for defeat and retreat. But not this time. This time, defeat was exactly the ending I was racing towards.
Oh.
When I learned your story from Xianzhou, I realized that he had always been hiding a secret, and that not even the healer himself understood the meaning of this secret. What an ironic fate, don't you think? All this time, waiting for this day to come. I never imagined that this was how it would turn out.
What is happening? I'm so confused now.
I accept it. Now, let us break through the ironclad defenses of the Arbiter General's heart and see what secret she has hidden in those deepest, darkest corners.
Okay, so I'm gonna... I mentioned that in my reaction to all the trailers with Fei Xiao. And she very much like reminds me of Naruto. At least in the trailers, because you know the fox spirit that she summoned just now, I thought it was evil. It apparently isn't, because she could use that before she ate that thing, so I assume it was just her normal power. But it very reminded me of Naruto and with Kurama, right? But now that Ule is inside her as well, maybe this will come true. Oh. I can destroy these. The weak, sympathy, justice. Angel cover up. What the hell? Also, Hule is very quiet here.
They have you fight to save the weak. But what they never told you is that when all the pretenses of kindness and compassion are stripped away, this is how the universe is meant to be.
Uh-huh.
When the Xianzhou was weak, they played a victim so they can win your sympathy. When they are strong, they make you their avenger and have you fight in the name of justice. I found it. This is your shadow of doubt.
Okay.
The so-called survival of the fittest is nothing but an excuse. You cannot weaken my resolve, Roulet.
Blinded by the fury of your moon rage, you slaughtered your allies. Merlin's Claw, you have betrayed the Alliance.
What?
Your actions are no different from those of the abominations we stand against.
At the end of the day, it is the blood of the abominations that runs through your veins. One day, you will inevitably become an enemy of the Alliance. Cloud Knights, formation!
So this wouldn't happen. Like, it's very out of character for the other two characters. Very out of character.
You ran into the arms of your new master's army without hesitation. You thought that you had found freedom, respect, and recognition. But you were wrong. They know all too well that a wolf will always be a wolf. Now your greatest fear is about to come true. You have become an enemy of the Xianzhou. This is your fear.
Okay, let's break it then.
You aim to instill terror within me. Yet all of this
nothing but a phantom!
Oh.
What did you say?
Nah. Oh. Okay. I can actually see that, yeah. I mean, she will not agree with him, but sure. Eh.
So this was the path that you prepared for me. To become a new you.
That's right.
This is crazy. What the fuck?
I'm sure my answer doesn't need much explanation. I refuse.
Yeah.
Servants of the Xianzhou. You are free to do as you please. Carve your name into the Xianzhou's history books, or into the list of arch enemies.
Hmm.
Have the final say.
You do not understand, Hule. You have no idea what it is that I truly desire. When I was just a child,
What does she
I
desire?
stained my hands with blood for the first time. In order to escape the whips and shackles of the Wolf Masters.
Mirgle! Don't stop!
I swear we saw this artwork before.
I can't run anymore. Saran, are they catching up? They're still behind us. Don't stop. Nigel, look up. Look at that light in the sky. That's a shooting star. It's shining down on us. If we just tell it our wish, we can have our freedom. We will all be able to escape. We'll win our freedom and then share it with our cooler brothers and sisters. So you have to run. Quickly. We can do it. We can escape.
From the dense darkness behind comes a fierce howls of wolves and the cries of wild beasts.
We ran and ran with all the strength we had. But we ended up losing each other.
Oh.
I escaped the hunting pack and encountered a woman that could fly. A Cloud Knight.
I imagine you kept your promise.
Unfortunately, when I led her back in order to free my Kulor companions, there was nothing left there but a bottomless pit.
Oh.
The light of the devilish archer. A star of calamity that strikes the ground and leaves only devastation in its wake.
In the years that followed, I followed the trail of that light alongside my Cloud Knight allies, and saw it fall countless more times.
Yeah.
Gradually, I came to understand. That light was not some shooting star that carried wishes and aspirations. Each Lux arrow meant that countless lives in a helpless world were about to be obliterated.
Oh.
I prayed to the god of the skyboat that I would never have to witness one of these shooting stars fall again.
Oh, that's... I mean, yeah, I guess.
They ignored my prayers.
That's right. They never answer us. They just let us loose in this world to massacre each other. That is why the fierce battle between us has raged to this day. If the gods who never bleed nor cry, who watch silently from above, refuse to listen to the prayers of mortals, then we have no choice but to fight for our own desires. Do you understand now, Saran? You and I are similar in more ways than you think.
He called her by this name.
You are a beast that was born for war and will die for war.
Perhaps.
Oh.
So, what is it that you yearn for, Hule? Why is it that you fight?
I fight so that I can turn the stars above into a great wilderness for the Borisin to roam. What about you, Saran?
I fight so that one day I will never have to witness another shooting star falling to the ground. So that just one more person can live and return to the Yaoqing alongside me.
Uh-huh.
You would resist becoming the person you were supposed to be. Lower yourself from a free wolf to a domesticated fox just for the sake of one person, and then have it your way. I will use your fear and doubt as my nourishment. I will seize you and devour you. I will replace you and become a Xiao.
You can't do that. No shot.
We are so similar. Both monsters that were born for war and will die for war. You were right when you said that, Hule. So, I shall pray to the heavens. Even if they do not respond to me, I pray that the arrows of the hunt will pierce the heart of every monster.
Oh. Oh shit. Wait.
Do you see me, shooting star?
Oh. What the fuck?
Knights are sworn to protect the Xianzhou. I will uphold
She's so cool.
until my very last day.
Wait. Okay.
Tears of blood, and all living creatures have bowed
Okay, important thing. What the fuck?
and hunted the weak.
Now, I will use your inner beast as my weapon, and your name as my prey.
Xianzhou!
Can I?
Tear back your disguises and show you how cowardly and powerless you truly are, Hule! A wolf lurks in the heart of
Can I-
every Borson and Foxian. The moment you grow
Let me fucking speak. Thank you. Okay. Jesus Christ. Important thing. So we saw the hunt. Lan, right, is the Eon's name. So the important thing is, every time we see an Eon like that, it usually means that the Eon gazed upon someone. It is usually us, the Trailblazer. That happened with Nanook, Klepoth, and Sheepei. All three of them gazed upon us, and that's how we got their powers, right? This happened to Fei Xiao right now. Does that mean she maybe...
Whenever you're ready.
Does that mean she maybe became an emanator now? Maybe she wasn't before and now she is. Who knows? Oh? Dude. Hell yeah.
The enemy has always been myself.
Let's fucking go.
General, you're awake.
Fuck yeah, dude. What the... What was that? The wolf hunt mission has finally come to a smooth end. As the warhead is defeated and slain, the wolf troopers can no longer resist and are completely overwhelmed by the Cloud Knights. The Trailblazer and Moza find Jiao Cho, who is at death's door. At this time, there's one more business that must be settled with the affair around Hulei's jailbreak. And that is who orchestrated the whole thing. That's why we're going back to Ling Xia. Yep. I completely forgot that she does this thing.
Hear their explanations.
Oh. Oh. Okay. Oh, Dan Heng is here too.
I am Preceptor Tauron.
Greetings, my honored preceptor. It's been a while since we last touched base. I've brought a friend with me today. I believe you're already familiar with each other.
Yeah.
Tauron. Elder Tauron? I remember when I was exiled, you were on the verge of passing on. What's with this new look?
Oh.
All of this is thanks to your past life. Had you not been so rash,
I wouldn't have had to walk such a dangerous road to free our clan, becoming this specter of my former self.
Ah.
Dan Heng, you've returned twice, but it seems that meeting us fossils wasn't on your agenda. Regrettable indeed. Now here you are to meet me anyway. Life does love its ironies, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I didn't come here with Miss Lingsha today to reminisce.
Indeed. When the Cauldron Master extends an invitation, it's only proper for the preceptors to attend.
As the newly appointed Cauldron Master, there's been much to take care of within the Alchemy Commission. It's only now that I've had the chance to speak with you. Please forgive the delay, Elder.
Okay.
I sent over some evidence regarding the prison break in the Shackling prison. I trust you've already looked it over.
Yes. You sent us the remains of Mara-struck soldiers, a map of the Shackling prison, and a semblance reversion essence pill.
Uh-huh.
These are the remains of assassins who used Cloud Hymn magic to conceal their tracks. They aided in the Borisons' escape, allowing them unimpeded passage through the Shackling prison. That marked up map is a map of prisoners' escape routes. Vidyadhara craftsmen once made blueprints for the prison's construction, so I imagine, Mr. Tauran, you have a similar map in your possession. This pill
is semblance reversion essence. Indeed. I helped plot the prison break in the Shackling prison.
You're just gonna admit to that?
So, the disciples of Sanctus Medicus joining forces with the Lord Ravager to stir up trouble in the Alchemy Commission, the introduction of the Stellaron, and the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection all have something to do with the Vidyadhara.
That's right.
So you're just gonna admit that? What the fuck?
Are you surprised? After all, both of you were sent here by the Seat of Divine Foresight as messengers to hear my confession, weren't you? Ever since the sedition of Imbibitor Lunae, the population of the Vidyadhara has dwindled. With the High Elder exiled, a few of us preceptors had to do what we could to turn the tide. My methods might have been drastic, perhaps even incomprehensible. But it was all for one cause. The survival of the Vidyadhara.
I don't know about that, but okay.
The Xianzhou natives zealously forbid any plague marks and did nothing while the Vidyadhara suffered. Dan Heng, Lingsha, as Vidyadhara, you should understand the desperation behind my actions. All I've tried to do is to ensure our survival.
I'm well aware of the challenges the Vidyadhara face. Fighting for survival isn't a sin.
Yeah.
But Elder, your actions have gone beyond mere survival.
Yep.
You've become a beast driven solely by the propagation, devoid of even a hint of empathy.
Oh. Despite calling ourselves a noble draconic bloodline, at our core, we're merely bipedal beasts. The survival of our kind is paramount. If I hadn't resorted to beastly actions, the Vidyadhara might not even exist.
Who cares?
The sages show no mercy, as the old wisdom goes. When the High Elder abandoned our people's survival, I had to shoulder the world's sins alone. Lingsha, Dan Heng, the past is behind us, but the future of the Vidyadhara still lies within your grasp. The situation on the Xianzhou Luofu has changed rapidly. As Vidyadhara, we must unite in purpose and avoid the mistakes of the previous Imbibitor Lunae.
No.
I was initially skeptical about the Vidyadhara's betrayal of the Alliance. But after hearing your confession, I realized that there is no point in talking about trust. Breaking the covenant of our alliance will bring war upon the Vidyadhara. Even if we are able to have offspring again, what difference will it make?
Yeah.
Once my plan succeeds, the Alliance will see the Vidyadhara as their saviors, because both parties ultimately share the same interests.
What?
So now that survival won't convince us, you want to talk about interests?
For 1,000 years, the Alliance has been engaged in brutal warfare against the denizens of abundance. Yet victory has remained beyond reach. Have you ever wondered why? Should the Alliance emerge victorious, they will inevitably become the next denizens of abundance. However, if they suffer defeat, the Alliance will face extinction.
Okay.
Thus, the Alliance has deceitfully upheld this precarious balance. However, I have a way to escape from this dilemma. The Alliance's path to salvation lies within the secret of dragon transmutation. Imagine if there were a way to transform other life forms into Vidyadhara. The Alliance would then possess an endless stream of soldiers and would not need to worry about casualties.
I don't know about
Once
that.
the war ended, these soldiers would cease reproduction, eliminating concerns of overpopulation. This is the way to salvation for the Xianzhou Alliance. The ultimate path to end the universe's suffering under the immortality plague. Only we, the Vidyadhara, can achieve this.
Yeah, no.
You relied on this rhetoric to manipulate the ignorant members of the Vidyadhara into serving you. I am deeply disappointed in you, Elder. Your thoughts and intentions are completely devoid of empathy. Cloud Knights!
Hold it.
Oh. Why the fuck does he have Bailu?
Miss Bailu!
Mr. Dunhung and Sister Lingsha! Everyone's here?
Why is she here?
You think I don't know why you're really here? Tingyun sent you here to test me, didn't he? According to the oath between the Alliance and the Vidyadhara, it's forbidden to spill Vidyadhara blood on their own territory. Are you all ready to violate this oath in the presence of the Luofu's High Elder?
Well, no one said that they will kill you here.
Dragon Lady, there's no need to panic. Elder, the Vidyadhara's sacred grounds and the High Elder are not to be used as pawns in exchange for your life.
Yeah.
You talk a big game. As if you have the nation and the people's best interests at heart. But when it really matters, you use a small girl as your shield. It's ridiculously pitiful.
Yep.
I've said it before. Survival is never a sin. We're all Vidyadhara, so you should understand my intentions. And as a Vidyadhara, I will leave for you a dignified solution.
Wait, actually, he's saying, oh, it's forbidden to spill Vidyadhara blood. Yeah, these two are Vidyadhara, so I'm pretty sure they can do whatever the fuck they want with you. Am I crazy? I would understand why the Luofu natives cannot do anything in accordance to the Alliance, sure. But people who are Vidyadhara can do whatever the fuck they want. Right? Am I crazy? That makes sense, right?
Leave the Scale Gorge waterscape immediately, and appeal to the top echelons of the Alliance. Let the 6 charioteers hold a trial, and sentence me to exuviation and rebirth.
You wish for rebirth?
I see right through your plans, Mr. Taoran. Vidyadhara rebirth erases past crimes, but I'm well aware of the Preceptor's dirty tricks during rebirth. You might not be you, but you will still be you. I won't forgive myself for past sins under the pretext of knowing nothing, nor will I allow you to evade accountability.
Don Hung, I've always disliked your inability to see the bigger picture. Rebirth hasn't changed you one bit.
Well, I dislike the fact that you're fucking stupid. What now?
Miss Bailu, as High Elder of the Luofu Vidyadhara, please share your thoughts at this moment.
I don't want to stay here. I'm tired of being pushed around. I'm not some puppet to be controlled. Please, take me away with you.
Okay.
I understand. As the oath dictates, members of the Alliance are forbidden from harming Vidyadhara here. But I've long since severed ties with the Alliance.
Ah.
Right now, I'm simply a nameless, free to come and go as I please.
Ah, that's what we're doing, huh? Smart. Very smart, then, huh?
The oath of the Xianzhou means nothing to the spear in my hand.
Ooh, it's a cutscene. What the fuck? What the fuck?
Whatever it takes. Make sure they don't leave you.
That's crazy. Okay, what now?
Dragon Lady, are you alright?
How is this guy alive, by the way? I'm pretty sure Dalhunk stabbed him in his chest.
I'm fine. Thank you for rescuing me.
Ooh.
You actually came here in person?
Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to hear your lofty opinions. The public trial you seek with the 6 charioteers is inevitable. In addition, I'll write to the sage queller of the Feng Hu. With her hatred for evil, I'm sure she will make a just decision.
Oh.
If it's her, she will earn the respect and assent of all the Vidyadhara on the Lafu.
In terms of martial prowess, you indeed have the upper hand. But if you're under the impression that this advantage can be used to settle the score with us preceptors, that's quite an overestimation. Given the Vidyadhara's foundation within the Alliance, do you really think you can do anything to us?
Yeah.
As I mentioned, I'll take all the blame and become the scapegoat. With the secrets I possess, the interrogation alone will take an eternity. And in the end, through various exchanges of interest, I am certain to survive. You understand this better than anyone, as it's the very art of trade-offs you love to wield. Lastly, a word of caution to you.
Oh.
I heard that Hule has escaped from prison and is headed directly for the Sky Splitter. The bloodshed at the war dance is bound to be gruesome. Perhaps, even before my trial, your impeachment will have you in dire straits first.
Nope. Everything is taken care of.
Regrettably, Mr. Taoran, the Sky Splitter only hosted Cloud Knights today. No audience.
Ah.
And just moments ago, Hule was executed by the Cloud Knights.
Yep. Oh, back to us. I assume this is like an afterword now, because what else can there possibly be? Operation Wolfhound Showdown has ended. The... Mm-hmm. What? What? Excuse me? What the... What is going on? March is fine. What? What?
Miss March! My dear Miss March!
I was only in the bathroom for a little bit, and you've already arranged my death? Hey, can't you play some normal games with Dragon Lady?
What is going on? Help, it's a zombie.
Are you amused?
A little bit, yeah. Yeah, just... Okay, I'll stop.
Alright, enough playing. It's time to visit my masters.
The infirmary is right over there. You can go by yourselves. Oh, come back and visit me when you have time.
Next time,
Okay.
let's not play overly realistic make-believe with this doofus, okay?
Hey.
Well, there's not much I could do. General Fei Xiao didn't really give me any chance to shine during this wolf hunt operation.
Yeah, and I'm really angry. I literally did nothing, now that I think about it. Dude, we did literally nothing. What the f... I was just walking around with Yanqing and Fei Xiao. That's all I did. What the fuck?
If I had been in the ring, I could have knocked down 10 hules with just one strike.
Yeah, with my hat. Yeah.
You sound exactly like Master Yenqing. But for now, both he and Yun Li have been forced to go to the Alchemy Commission for some well-needed rest. I'm the least accomplished in swordplay, but I came out unscathed. I really ought to thank my masters for taking all the blows on my behalf.
Yeah.
Look who's here. The beloved Trailblazer and the charming March 7th.
Oh, thank you.
You came to the Alchemy Commission today. Oh, I get it. You are here with March to visit her masters, aren't you?
Exactly. How are my masters doing at the moment?
Unfortunately, only one master is here. I'm doing fine.
Oh, okay. So Yanqing didn't make it in the end. Trailblazer is really fucked up.
Hey, watch your words! Don't you jinx my master!
You know what? As cool as he was in the last fight, I still don't give a fuck if he died. Oh well.
His injuries weren't that severe. But, well, he'll still need some more time to rest. Considering the
Okay.
intense battle with Hule, and then with General Fei Xiao. The rigorous sparring session with her. His small body couldn't take it anymore.
I'm pretty sure you're smaller. So don't fucking say that.
Master Yun Li, didn't you also engage in combat?
The little babies from the Luofu just don't have the resilience that us kids from the Zhuming have.
I heard from Modza about the tough battle against the wolf troopers. You fought alongside Modza. Did you get hurt?
No, because there was no strong opponent. Yeah, I didn't have a chance to get
I
hurt.
can guess why. General Fei Xiao is just too strong.
Yun Li, go and lie down.
Got it, Ling Sha.
What about that smiley fox healer? And the guy with the hood?
I mean, Modza seemed pretty fine, because he went with me to get the Mock Talk, I think was his name, or whatever. So he's fine. Jiao was in a bad shape.
Thank goodness you and the others found Yao Cho. He lost a lot of blood and needs to rest properly. He and Maoza are seriously wounded. I've had to forcibly confine them to the Alchemy Commission.
Oh.
All three from the Yaoqing are critically injured. But fortunately, the Xianzhou Laofu has a miraculous healer lady. It's a silver lining in this misfortune.
True.
It looks like the entire delegation from the Xianzhou Yaoqing is gathered at the Alchemy Commission. Why don't we go see General Fei Xiao and bring her some fruit?
Yep.
I would normally say no, because they need to rest. But alas, what can you do when the two of them have a leader who's just as restless? General Fei Xiao just slipped out of the recovery room.
Oh.
She thinks she's so sneaky, but I know everything that happens in the Alchemy Commission.
That's crazy.
If you're looking to meet her, the luminescent depths might be your best bet. I spotted her heading that way earlier.
Okay, where the fuck are luminescent depths? Oh.
The sound of those footsteps. They must belong to General Fei Xiao. Out and about, despite the doctor's orders.
You're one to talk.
What a coincidence. Someone else who refuses to listen to the doctor's orders.
Well, being a doctor myself, I don't think my knowledge of my own body is inferior to the Dragon Ladies.
I heard the doctors are the worst patients, so
The
I don't
hero does
know.
not heal himself. Don't try to act tough in front of me. I'm sorry, Jiao Cho. I didn't expect you to use poison that way. What a miscalculation. If only I'd found you sooner. If only I hadn't sent you to the shackling prison.
The way you're speaking, is this really the Fei Xiao I know? Or could it be a Borisin assassin, imitating your voice to take my life?
Yes, now die.
Jiao Cho, your eyes. You can't see anymore.
He doesn't see?
I can still clearly hear the sound of the waves. That's enough for me.
So now actually lore-wise it makes sense why he has his eyes closed all the time.
Don't blame yourself. You know what I'm more concerned about? Has your body had any changes since you swallowed the Crimson Moon?
I'm not sure. There don't appear to be any changes. However, the many doubts that once plagued me have dissipated.
Oh. Okay.
I never thought I'd live to hear you discuss your health again. But thanks to Moza and that child, the price I've paid seems trivial compared to what we've achieved. I hold no grievances, Fei Xiao. I am content.
Okay.
I don't know how to offer words of comfort, nor do I know much about curing others' ailments. I am just a warrior, so my pledge to you is simple.
An eye for an eye.
What do you mean?
So you were here too.
In this vast universe, there's bound to be someone who can heal your eyes. I'll find them. But until then...
Is that what we're doing now?
The threat behind all this chaos needs to be dealt with. You must already have some ideas. Let them out.
The resurgence of the Sanctus Medicus and the gathering of the Borison are merely distractions orchestrated by an unseen force, meant to divide the Alliance's attention.
Okay.
Unfortunately, they picked the wrong fight this time. Once we return to the Yaoqing, I'll personally lead the Verdant Knights into battle. I vow to take down a Lord Ravager and teach the Ruined Legion the true meaning of the hunt.
Yo. Is Fontilia coming back in the future?
I knew it. You've always been so impatient.
Dude. I mean, it's pretty obvious that there will be more stories with the Xianzhou. This game really likes the Xianzhou.
I apologize for my tardiness once again. The Alchemy Commission detained me for some time for a health examination. They released me only after ensuring I was in good condition.
Okay.
General, seeing you safe and sound puts our minds at ease. Hulei's escape caused significant upheaval and forced the war dance to be put on hold. A truly unforeseen disaster. Fortunately, the younger generation showed their valor. They bravely tackled the crisis, putting an end to the disaster and providing a glimmer of hope in a dire situation.
Yeah, it went pretty well, actually. I was expecting a bit more casualties, but yeah.
Before Master Diviner Fu Xuan's departure for the Yutre, I consulted with her about the war dance. She left a note stating, "The hexagram oscillates between thunder and heaven, a sign of great power, assuring us that we would successfully navigate any challenges."
Okay.
She advised me to trust the younger generation's abilities and let them lead. Her predictions, it appears, have come true. It's just... the Xianzhou Luo Fu's long-standing duty of keeping Hulei imprisoned ended with his death on the Sky Splitter.
Yeah.
This event is likely to bring much criticism from the Alliance's upper ranks.
However, Hulei's demise might actually be a blessing in disguise. Broadcasting this news could derail the Borison's resurgence and quash the ambitions of those who wish to take advantage of his return. Hand over Hulei's remains to the Xianzhou Yaoqing, and I'll handle the explanations to the Alliance.
Okay.
But what about the war dance? While the Wolf Hunt mission was a success, the events on the Sky Splitter remain a secret. However, The news of the Borison's attacks on the streets will spread like wildfire.
The war dance was interrupted, so it must be reconvened. As for the people who witnessed the attacks, beyond placating them, we also need to show them the Xianzhou Cloud Knight's fearless dedication.
Yeah.
On the war dance's opening day, Rogue Borison attempted to stir up panic, but was swiftly neutralized by the Merlin's Claw and the Cloud Knights. A genuine tale of heroism that will captivate and calm the public.
Yeah, that should work, yeah.
As Elder Huayan suggests, the Law Fu will do its best to heal the wounded and compensate those who were affected. We aim to reopen the war dance in the coming weeks.
This settles the immediate concerns on the Law Fu, but my thoughts linger on the orchestrator behind these events.
Yeah.
From the onset of the Ambrosial Arbor crisis, the Xianzhou Law Fu has experienced numerous disturbances, directly linked to the Lord Ravager Fantelia.
Her attempt to infiltrate the Xianzhou with the Borison and sway the Lawfu preceptors to join the Sanctus Medicus's insurrection was unsuccessful. But I have a feeling that she is indifferent to the success of her plans.
Yeah, it does feel like it.
Rather than outright victory, Fantelia's motives seem to lie in breeding discord and chaos among allies. Should the Alliance fail to mend these rifts, it risks disintegrating into a pile of sand.
The goal of the Xianzhou Alliance has not changed for thousands of years. Perhaps we should point the weapon in our hand toward this new adversary. I plan to bring this matter before the Marshal following the war dance.
Oh.
With Elder Huayan's insight, one wonders how the Marshal will react.
It's clear we're engaged in a game of chess not seen in thousands of Amber eras. A game where even the strategists become pawns in battle. Where the stakes are as high as the fates of countless stars in the sky. Predicting the Marshal's decision is beyond me, yet she's well aware of our concerns.
Wait, the Marshal is a woman?
With performing extrapolations day and night to gauge the situation comprehensively.
Oh, I don't know why I thought it would be a man, but okay. I actually wonder if we will ever meet them. I mean, we have to, right? They're like a really big deal for the Xianzhou. We gotta meet the Marshal someday. I mean, it would make sense for more generals to be playable as well. The Marshal, potentially? It depends if they're strong. If they're not, then probably they wouldn't be, but you know.
We gathered today not just to tackle the Law Fu's predicaments, but also to address a matter requiring our collective presence. Yao Guang has sent a message from the Xianzhou Yuchui, informing us that she wishes to share the results of recent calculations she made within the Matrix.
Oh.
Tingyun, I'd like to borrow the seat of Divine Foresight's chessboard for this purpose.
Oh, are we getting some crazy stuff?
Hello, everyone. It's been a long time. Over 3 decades have passed since we last convened. I've dearly missed each of you generals during this time.
What are these symbols at the end? What the hell?
Was the Seer strategist thinking of us or thinking of the fates we're destined for?
The Merlin's Claw. As blunt as always. Though not everyone's cup of tea, huh?
What are these weird symbols?
You once told Jingyun, "You're lucky that I'm the one who came this time. If it were the Seer strategist, this conversation might not be so friendly." I'm intrigued. Did the conversation really come to pass?
I've never heard anyone mention that the Decalite reflection barrier could eavesdrop on even the quietest whispers. It appears that the Marshal sent not just 2 generals to the Law Fu, but an uninvited third guest as well.
Interesting.
People have been saying that Mr. Jingyuan's intellect shines as brightly as the Seer strategist's. With the Law Fu caught in such strife, the Yuchui couldn't just stand by and watch.
Seer strategist, our time with the Yellow Bell is limited. let's get straight to the point.
Oh, please give me some crazy setup for the future.
Alright. Thanks to Mr. Jingyun, the interrogation of the two prisoners
Oh.
on the HUGE has concluded.
Oh shit.
Mr. Jingyun's speculations were correct. Of the crimes they confessed to, planting a Stellaron on the Luofu was a complete fabrication meant to mislead. Their real aim was to secure a meeting with the Marshal to present their Godslayer protocol.
Oh, what the fuck?
They firmly believe in.
What a name.
And what was this grand strategy proposed by Jing Liu and that traveler?
The narrative they painted was vast and difficult to put into words. It all revolves around the coffin of the blonde traveler.
The coffin! The coffin!
To be precise, it's the remnants of the propagation.
What? What do you... What?
The remains of the swarm author?
More accurately, it's a fragment of the divine body. In the future they depicted, this fragment serves as the final nail, sealing the fate of the plague's author and securing its doom.
How the fuck would propagation counter abundance? Wait, actually that makes sense. Because abundance... Wait, but they're kind of similar in a way when you think about it. Propagation is about like constant, like, you know, well, propagation, right? You create more people, more fucking living beings, you know. In the case of this game, it's bugs, but you know, abundance seems like more, I don't know, what the... Because abundance is also like, if something is abundant, that means there's a lot of something. But that's literally the same thing as propagation, when you think about it, right? How would these counter each other? Would you propagate so hard that you just, the abundance cannot keep up and it dies? You could do that, maybe. Oh, what the fuck? Okay. Okay, interesting. How did Locha get that? How did he get this? What the fuck?
Before reaching that point, battling the gods necessitates a larger alliance. Hence, they sought out an ally for the Xianzhou.
Okay.
I assume you've all heard of the famed Genius Society member number 81, Ron May, haven't you? The Eye of the HUGE has just seen this uninvited guest arrive on the Xianzhou Luofu.
Oh.
3, 2, 1. Right on time. Now, as for the best way to receive our distinguished guest, I'll leave that in your capable hands. Do you remember your name?
What the...
My name is
Oh,
I serve as an ambassador of the Whistling Flames Merchant Guild on the Xianzhou Luofu.
What? What? Ruan Mei, what the fuck is going on with her? What the fuck? First she fucking creates an emanator that died very quickly, but still. Now she brings back Tingyun. Oh. What the fuck? What the fuck, dude? Okay. Okay, that's... What the hell? What? You see, I said this at the beginning of the last quest, the first part of this story. When Welt and Himeka went to meet up with Ruan Mei to look at Leviathan fossils, I was like, that sounds pretty cool, honestly, can I go? They didn't let me. You see, if I went, maybe I would fucking see Tingyun. What the fuck? No, wait, that's it. Oh no, poor dude. Dude. Hoyverse, what the fuck is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Why do you... Okay, so Tingyun is alive. Locha's coffin has like a piece of the propagation, and that somehow can kill the abundance. What is going on? Bro, I don't even know what the fuck is happening anymore. This is insane. This is... What the fuck? What is going on? Why do they always end this like this? In next patch, we're not on the Lofu anymore. We are up... I would assume we're going back to Penacony, because the next character is Rappa, who I'm pretty sure is on Penacony. So like, this is just it. That's just it. I assume the next Lofu storyline will be in version 3 something. So we have to wait like God knows how long for more. Oh my god. What the fuck? Now I have to wait fucking 3 millennia to fucking find out what happened. Unless the next patch, right? Sure, the character may be from Penacony, right? But what if we are getting 2 quests, 2 Trailblaze continuances or something, and we're going to Penacony, you know, to meet up with Rappa and whatever she's doing, but we also meet again with Ruan Mei. That would be pretty fucking cool.